But what up, everyone? It's the Analytics Den, and just gonna be having some draft coverage. Joined here by the legend himself, Rams House, and we're just gonna do some draft coverage. We're also gonna have another guest named Killa. He's a friend of ours, and he's gonna be joining us for draft talk as well, hopefully. And yeah, so Rams House and as well as myself have been told that Trayvon Walker is probably going to be the first overall pick, most likely. And that leaves Aiden Hutchinson and Kayvon Thibodeau, which there's debate on who's going to get picked. So who would you like to see, my dude, at number 2?
I mean, Hutch is the guy, I think, man. That would be my pick. I think he's got the best chance to kind of hit a ceiling of sorts that we're looking for. And it's not people keep pointing at the quote unquote character concerns for Kayvon. I've never had any concerns about his character or really his enjoyment of football. I've just seen some effort issues, and I think he's, I guess if I made a metaphor about it, hitting your ceiling is having all the tools in your tool bag, right? It's like having all the tools in your tool bag and firing at all cylinders. And I think that Hutch has a lot more of those tools already in place, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So every tool that you're missing is a tool you got to get in order to hit your ceiling. That's kind of basically how I kind of view it.
Yeah. Let's see. So I guess I just want to show my top 5 list real quick before the draft is here. Oh crap! I'm not the. Oh, that's right. I'm using Firefox. Whatever Firefox is, let me share my screen. Hold up. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll take the load since she's gone. But.
And here we go.
There he is.
Back in here. All right. My biggest mistakes. One pride asked, "What's the nightmare scenario?" Malik Willis.
Malik Willis is the nightmare scenario. That's facts.
Like, I don't see the hype, man. There's so much more to a QB than QB throw far and run fast. Let's see. So, I do want to state though, first off, when it comes to the QB rankings, in my eyes, they all equally suck. But this is like who's just slightly less trash. But so number 1, I have Sam Howell, 2 Matt Corral, 3 Desmond Ridder, 4 Kenny Pickett, 5 Willis. And I can honestly see why someone would say Willis over Pickett due to his freakishly small hands. For running backs, I have Kenneth Walker number 1, Hall number 2, 3 Tyler Allegier, 4 James Cook, and 5 Damian Pierce. Receiver kind of switches every day for me, but Garrett Wilson and Drake London, Jameson Wilson. He'd probably be receiver 1 if he didn't have the ACL. 4 is Chris Olave, 5 is Treylon Burks. For tight end, I have Trey McBride, Isaiah Likely, Greg Dulcich, Jelani Woods, and Charlie Kolar. And then for offensive tackle, I have Akeem Agwanu, Evan Neal, Bernhard Reinman, Charles Cross, and Trevor Penning. For interior line, I have Tyler Limbaum, Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green, Lecticus Smith, and Cole Strange. Edge, I had Aiden Hutchinson, Trayvon Walker, Kayvon Thibodeau, Jermaine Johnson, George Karlaftis. Defensive tackle, Jordan Davis, Devontae Wyatt, Travis Jones, Marvin Leal, Perion Winfrey. For inside linebacker, Devin Lloyd, Leo Janelle. That's me and Rams House guy right here, by the way. Really hoping that we can get Janelle. Nakobe Dean, Chad Muma, Brian Asumoa. Corner, I have Sauce Gardner. I feel like he's practically unanimous cornerback 1. 2, Derek Stingley, Trent McDuffie. 4, Andrew Booth, Kair Elam. And safety, Kyle Hamilton, Lewis Sign, Jaquan Brisker, Kirby Joseph, and Nick Cross. And I just don't have really any rankings for special teams. But That's just my kind of rankings over there. And then have grades for our top possible options at 2. Aiden Hutchinson would be an A plus. Trayvon Walker and Thibodeau would be a tied A minus. Sauce Gardner B plus. Jermaine B ish range. And Malik Willis F. I couldn't even give him a passable grade for Willis. And this couple of ranking of options. I think Kyrie Williams a long shot at 32, but he's fallen to me a couple of times, so I would love to get a real corner, not just a bunch of possible number 2s and only one guy who might be CB1. Lewis Sign, top option for me, then the most likely one. N'Kobe Dean, Janet Peter, Sam Howell. Actually, I'm going to change. I don't know why it says minus. I don't like that. Then my dream mock draft in total would be Aiden Hutchinson, Kyrie Elam, Leo Janelle, Nick Cross, Romeo Dubes, Zachary Thomas, because I can't predict a trade. My predictive mock draft would be Kayvon Thibodeau, Lewis Sign, Leo Janelle, Purian Winfrey, Romeo Dubes, and Zachary Thomas. And here's some of my draft crushes for each position if I had to have a crush. So quarterback, Sam Howell. He's the only one I could see someone lurking out. Tyler Legier. Love this guy. Loved watching him at BYU. Jalen Tolbert, South Alabama. Charlie Kolar, tight end from Iowa State. Cordell Volson or Colin Dysitch. Lecticus Smith for defensive edge. Sam Williams, D'Angelo Malone, Perry Winfrey for defensive tackle. Thomas Booker for defensive tackle from Stanford. Leo Chenell, can't emphasize how much I want this guy. Jacoby Durant and Kahir Elam and Dane Belton, from Iowa and Nick Cross. So those are my guys for this draft. Who's your draft crushes, by the way?
I like Hutch. I like Kenneth Walker. I like Leo Chanel. I like London Drake London.
Drake London.
I like Garrett Wilson quite a bit, but I not as much as Drake London. Let's see who else. I like Kyle Hamilton, just not in the top 10. If Kyle Hamilton would be a crush in the teens of the first round, if he drops below 10 and I'm the Lions, I trade 32 and some future picks for that 100% without even hesitating. I'll trade up from 32 to get Kyle Hamilton. If you can get out of this draft with Aiden Hutchinson and Kyle Hamilton, man, that is an absurd draft.
100%. This will take me to the draft. There we go.
The noise surrounding Hutch or Thibodeau to the Lions has gotten really loud lately, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen personally, but it obviously wouldn't be my first choice.
Yeah. Well, and it's definitely, I think that was definitely something we did see last year. Was Holmes definitely is a guy who's like crazy about stealing. So,
yeah.
Oh wow, they're already saying the pick is in.
Yeah, it's gonna be Trayvon Walker, I think.
Me too.
Let's see. I don't mind spoiling it before it's announced. It doesn't bother me. Let's see here. Let's see what the old Twitter sphere is saying.
Oh, they had a moment of silence for Dwayne Haskins. I did not know that.
If Bob Quinn was the GM, who would he draft? I think if Bob Quinn was the GM, he probably takes, let me see. He probably takes someone like, I could see him taking someone like Jameson Williams or somebody like N'Kobe Dean, like at number 2, like just somebody, or Malik Willis. Honestly, I could see him taking that too.
Yeah, I totally think he would take Malik Willis.
The draft is in LA, One Pride, so that's why they're there.
Yeah.
Killa's trying to join, I think, see if he is in the waiting section or whatever.
It doesn't show him for me.
No, he might not be in there yet.
I don't. You don't need to make a StreamYard account in order to join, so I don't.
No.
So One pride. You think Damian Pierce is Ray Rice 2.0? I don't really see that comp. I think Pierce could be a solid back. I think he could kind of be like a Royce Freeman, I guess, but I don't think he'll ever amount to Ray Rice ability. But truthfully, the only backs I really want for the Lions is either Tyler Legier, because I think we can get him like maybe at the comp pick. I think he'd be an absolute steal. But also Kenneth Walker. I really like Kenneth Walker. But
that would be epic.
But also half the reason I would love Kenneth Walker is I'd love to see the chaos on Lions Twitter of like, oh my gosh, we picked a running back before round 5.
For sure.
Yep, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Pick us in.
It's got to be Trayvon. Can you imagine if it was like Thibodeau? That would be the biggest smokescreen of all time.
It'd be pretty nutty. Let me see here. I'm pulling up some of the big boy accounts here, like Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter and stuff.
Yeah.
Then I have JPA Football, who's been posting like crazy this offseason.
JP Football?
JPA Football, yeah. He's kind of an aggregate. He just kind of finds stuff everyone's saying everywhere and post it. So he's pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's pretty reliable with his sources all the time. Yeah.
Let's see, baby.
Did they just announce it? Or are they just showing players they could take? Oh, yeah, it's just players. I wouldn't be surprised also, though, if the Jags try to trade back and take Walker. Maybe, I don't know.
I think they're going to pick you. I honestly, man, I don't blame them for wanting to take Walker. I mean, like I said, his combination of speed and size is pretty elite.
Well, he's just an overall elite athlete. I mean,
he has a long way to go. Yeah, but that's like when you're talking about an elite 3-tech or elite edge, that combination is deadly.
What up, Killa?
What up, bro?
What's happening? What's up?
Yeah, we're just talking about Trayvon Walker.
Bro.
Hey, Killa, turn your camera off.
You said, huh?
You can turn your camera off if you want.
Okay. How you do it? Oh, that work? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can have it on if you want to. It was just pointing at the ceiling. I wasn't sure if you had it on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So
everybody got it on.
I was just saying I wouldn't blame the Jags for picking Walker. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's that fast at 275 pounds. It's a pretty rare set of skills, honestly.
And he's versatile. That man played all over the place at Georgia.
I wouldn't play him at edge, though. I'd put Trayvon Walker at 3-tech and try to show him some Aaron Donald film.
You think he could be Aaron Donald level or something?
No, but like you're talking about a guy that's bigger and has some serious burst in speed. I mean, Aaron Donald film is what I'd be showing him to try to model part of his game after that for sure.
He's also super athletic, man. He got an interception, I believe, at Georgia.
That's what really makes Aaron Donald special. I mean, he's obviously elite hand fighting, elite footwork, and all that jazz. But Aaron Donald's speed, his get off is really, really crazy.
His first step is weak. First step is leverage out there.
Yeah. He always, by the time the O lineman is in position, Aaron's already like blowing by, where he always has them off balance because they can't get in their offensive set, their offensive lineman set where they get their feet set and they're preparing themselves. They're so late against Aaron that he always gets them off balance before they can finish their set. And it's like such an advantage, man. If Trayvon can get better At that, with that athleticism, that would be. I mean, you can't say Trayvon can't be great one day when he's that athletic.
Where's this draft at?
Vegas.
Bro, look at all those people.
Yeah.
I wish I could show.
So it's going to be nutty. If Trayvon's the pick, then the Lions are legit picking between Aiden and Kayvon. That's pretty freaking awesome.
Sir, we need Kayvon in Detroit Lions uniform as soon as possible.
I don't think there's a wrong pick between the two. I think Kayvon has a higher ceiling, but I think Hutch is further along the way there. So it's kind of like you're just making a choice based on what your preferences are, really. Hutch is a pretty well-established run stopper already. He's a good pass rusher, but like I said, the strongest tool for an edge rusher is that get up, and Kayvon has a pretty elite get off. So it's like you can't diminish the importance of that get off and what it could mean to a potential superstar player.
Well, it's Trayvon Walker. Holy crap! It's Trayvon.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, honestly.
Dude, like, he skyrocketed, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's the thing.
He's a second-round pick to start the offseason. Then all of a sudden,
bro, he's skyrocketed.
There's a constant argument going on about this exact idea, right? Because there's guys in the NFL who become Hall of Fame players who weren't that productive in college.
Yeah.
And who were just insanely athletic. And when an NFL coach got a hold of them, he made them great. And then there's guys who are crazy athletic, produced in college, and suck. Like, there's no real, like, legit number one formula. So it's like when you get a guy who's athletic as Trayvon is, you know, like, I don't blame him for taking a swing on it. I really don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what would be wild here? And what I really kind of hope happens is that I hope they trade down.
Oh, that would be cool.
There's so much good talent in them in like the middle of the first round. Jordan Davis is going to go there. Kyle Hamilton may drop to pick 9, 10. Oh, the pick is in already. No, they knew exactly who they wanted. The Lions pick is in. That was fast.
Man, I'm behind. Jesus Christ.
Oh no, she's on the ESPN.
We're just watching the ESPN draft thing. The draft cast. It kind of pops up.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm looking at the phone.
They have not been announced yet, but it's been submitted to the league. It looks like so.
It's probably going to be Hutch. It's probably going to be Hutch.
It's Hutch. They just tweeted it out. The Lions select Hutch.
Yeah, what really? Where? Oh my gosh!
Mirabov, that guy who's been on fire, 500,000 subs all off season. I'll send it to you on Discord. You can put it on the stream.
Dude, holy crap! It's Hutch. I don't have to brainwash myself into liking Thibodeau more. Oh, good.
Here, I'm gonna DM it to you, buddy, so you could.
So that means Kayvon's probably going what 4?
Dude, he may drop a little bit, to be honest, and that's crazy to think about, honestly.
Man, so yeah, because Houston, I doubt Houston picks him.
Airy, by the way, this guy's legit. The guy I sent you on Twitter, this guy's no joke. He's the real deal.
He's not a controller or anything.
Airy Marav, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Holy crap! If it's, oh man, I can't even tell you how happy I am about this. Don't get me wrong, Killa. Like I legitimately do think KT's a fun prospect. He's really exciting, but
right.
Just the Lions are so bad at those kind of prospects that like those scare me away.
Yeah, I know y'all ready to win now. I know y'all ready.
Well, plus, yeah, when you're talking about a guy who's ready to really contribute to a winner next year or to like a turnaround, Hutch I think is probably closer than. But dude, if KT gets to the right team, I was just saying this before you got on. If KT gets to the right team, he's got Hall of Fame potential. Like he really does.
Yeah,
I really think they both do in the right scenario because I see Hutch as being like Jordan Allen kind of guy, like an elite run stopper and a guy who can get 12, 15 sacks a year in his prime.
Yeah.
Which is just legit. Like I think they both could be really and Trayvon Walker could be better than both, but Trayvon's not going to be a 15 sack guy. I think his ceiling is Aaron Donald light, like very light, like 0. Like 30% Aaron Donald. I just think when you have a guy that's that big, 275 pounds, and is that quick and fast and explosive, like, bro, that ceiling is high AF. But you can't diminish. Aaron Donald isn't just the athleticism. That guy has an elite skill set of hand fighting, footwork, moves. Like,
How many you've seen Aaron Donald spin move sack? You've seen him get swim sacks. You've seen him get burst sacks. You've seen him bend around the edge and get a sack. Aaron Donald bull rush sack. Aaron Donald has the full repertoire of pass rush moves. He's really a freak of nature.
Bro, this draft could go really well. So who's your draft guys, by the way? Kill, all I know is that you like Kayvon.
Me? Like,
Yeah, who do you like?
I didn't even do a draft board like 1 through 30, but who I wanna go, like quick me, I want the Jets. I want the Jets to go Sauce. Houston, they should go Conwu. That's where I want them to go.
They really should. Look at this dude. You see this dude on your TV? Hutch be looking like he's like the son of Sopranos or something like that. He's wearing all black suit and got a chain on. He's looking like he's a mob boss's son or something. That's funny.
If I'm the Giants, I go I don't know.
So okay, Houston's next, right? I mean, honestly,
Houston can go Conwu 100% or Evan Neal.
It's so tough because
Tunsil just got signed, didn't he?
Oh, dude, David's gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
I just don't believe in David Mills long term. So, like, I would probably
go
take
quarterback.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, he's not going to be. They're too far away to make use of that guy. I don't know. I don't think he has a very high ceiling. And by the time that he is good, I mean, man, I don't know. I wouldn't be building around him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would be I would probably go defense.
Man, that dude is happy, man. He's happy.
Yeah. You know what, dude? Everyone that think about it. Watching guys talk about I saw dudes talking about, I talked to Houston, I talked to the Jets, but you know what they were saying? They said, "Oh man, Brad Holmes is freaking dope. Dan Campbell is going to be he's an amazing dude." Like when they're talking about your guys, your coaches, your GMs, your DCs, your OCs, every other team is like, "Oh yeah, I talked to Houston," and it's just like, "Oh, so no one made an impression on you?" Like, every person that talked about the Lions was like talking about how much they love Dan Campbell.
That same thing Kayvon said. He said he was building a relationship with Brad Holmes.
Yeah,
and Dan Campbell.
Well, so the report that came from Lance Zerlinger today was Kayvon was the guy that they were in love with if Hutch got taken number 1.
Oh, okay.
They were like 100% Kayvon if Hutch is gone, but Hutch was their number 1 guy on the board, which is totally fair.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you teams were pretty much split down the middle on Kayvon and Hutch because it's really just a matter of preference as far as like what you're looking for.
Houston got their pick.
I could see them go really anywhere. They have needs everywhere. Bro. Dude, I'm sure David, by the way, Rams house is going crazy right now. Woo.
Yeah.
Is this real?
What is he talking about?
Ian Rappaport just gave out a tweet. Big time scare before the draft. Trayvon Walker was in a serious car accident in Georgia.
Bro, they drafted Derek Stingley.
I told you they were going to go defense. Yeah. I had a feeling because
Derek Stingley went 3. Oh my goodness!
You just don't build around a guy like Mills, man. You just don't. I would build up the defense and then start working on the offense when you get a quarterback next year because they're going to be garbage next year. Man.
Derek went 3.
Yeah, I think.
By the way, the head coach there is who's the head coach?
Lovie Smith.
It's Lovie Smith, right? Yeah. Smith. So you build that defense up for Lovie, man. Lovie's won games with Rex Grossman.
Right.
He took
Rex Grossman. I was confident Sauce was gonna go before Derek.
Did you see what? Oh my gosh, you better believe that guys like Dan Campbell. Did you hear what Hutch said about his suit?
No.
Sir.
His mom stitched on the inside of his suit on both sides. The stuff from his goal board. He had, he's got a board where he talks about his goals. Like he wanted to be a Heisman, he wanted to be a first overall pick. And she had that all stitched on the inside of his suit, which all his hard work, all the goals that he had for the last 5 years. They may or may not have come to pass, but they brought him to where he's at now. It's kind of cool.
Bro, I can't believe Stingley went 3, bro. That is crazy.
That is a little nutty. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not surprised they went defense. And who else are you gonna go? I bet you they were trying to trade down. I bet they were trying to trade down.
Yeah, that's a good pick though, because they needed a corner.
Yeah, bolster up that defense. Lovey can coach a defense. You know, it's like it makes sense.
I just don't understand. Why would you go Derek Stingley though? Why not go Mohamed Gardner? I feel like he's such a better corner.
I mean, a whole lot of people do like Derek Stingley though. A lot of people do.
True.
Well, so what's the comparison in their RAS score? I wonder, because when you're talking about a corner, that's pretty
Who did I
important.
see? I seen somebody crazy they had him compared to. Was it? I think it was the guy from the. I can't remember. I think was it Prince Nakamura? What the dude from the Eagles? I think that was
Prince
somebody.
Nakamura Kimura.
Yeah, I think that was. I can't remember though. I think that was it though.
Well, think about that position, right?
Yeah.
The elite corners in NFL history have all been athletic freaks, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey, you got Charles Woodson, Revis, Jalen Ramsey. Like they're all the shutdown corners are athletic freaks.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow, dude! RAS score already has the team for Derek. It's Texan. He already has like the picture for it.
That's
Wow.
funny.
Stingley was a 9. Gardner didn't finish testing, so he has unfinished score.
Man.
Yeah, he's faster. He's taller.
When's the last time a corner went top 5?
I could tell you exactly what had happened.
No,
Would you like to tell him?
It was Jalen?
Jeff Okuda.
Jeff Okuda. Oh, I forgot about Jeff.
Probably
What's
one.
wrong?
Wait,
Is,
so
is Jeff still injured?
he's rehabbing from ACL, but here's the thing to consider when you're talking about Ahmad Gardner and Derek Stingley. One of them plays for LSU, one of them plays for Cincinnati, and
Yeah.
not only is
That's a
there,
good
not
point.
only does LSU play better competition, but LSU basically just pumps out really good corners and safeties. Like their
Right.
secondaries that get drafted from LSU
Mhm.
are pretty freaking good.
Bro, so that I think somebody was sending in the chat where people was talking about injuries. This showing you injuries don't matter, bro. They'll still take you. They'll still take you. So that means
Because,
Jamison
dude-
Williams might get picked in
Yeah.
this first round somewhere early.
Well, so somebody showed me in defense of that argument an article from 8 years ago about teenagers getting ACL injuries. But I was just reading an article about professional players in baseball who injure their elbow and they get Tommy John surgery. They tear that ligament. When they come back from Tommy John, they're less likely to need that. The artificial ligament is stronger, and so they actually end up pitching faster after they hurt it, and they are less likely
Oh
to get
yeah,
hurt.
the baseball, yeah, Tommy John, yeah.
And the ACL injuries are getting like that now, where you actually have a little bit more spring in your step, and you're a lot less likely to tear the ACL because the artificial ligaments are becoming more reliable and stronger.
Look at Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp. After he tore his ACL, bro, I swear he got faster, he got stronger, he got everything.
I think he definitely got stronger because you can dude throws off tacklers like nobody's business.
Yes, bro, he's crazy, dude.
I'm just not that worried about injuries, and I don't believe that there's really a legitimate injury risk for a player unless it's an Achilles. That's the only injury that really continually happens over and over again, or really has a long-term effect in this day and age. People try to tell me that somebody told me the NFL players don't have better access to medical care than a teenager. I'm like, okay.
What? Who said that?
I was like, KMG from the chat. I was like, come on, bro, you're playing with me. And then he said he was joking, but I'm like, come on, because that's nonsense.
NFL players get the top of the line.
Not only do they get the best surgeon, which by the way makes a huge difference. That's been proven, which is why they said that there was going to be some issues for OBJ after his first one because the Browns went with some no-name guy. They didn't go with David Andrews or one of the super well-known ACL guys.
Yeah,
they went with someone who no one really had ever heard of before. Why not go with the guy who's done 100 ACL surgeries? And what's the point? And so when a lot of people were saying when OBJ got hurt that they weren't surprised because of that, that's kind of sus. All right, nothing yet from Ari or anyone else, but the pick is in for the Jets. So the Jets, I mean, are you gonna invest in Zach Wilson because you have your choice of both tackles?
Yeah, I would go Akeem Agwanu if I was them. But I have heard they love Thibs, and they might just go for a tackle at 10.
Yeah, that I forgot they got. Well, yeah, they're because they can still get elite tackle at 10, can't they?
Yeah.
I forgot they had pick
Bro.
number 10. So yeah,
I legit forgot Jeff Okuda went top 5. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said he's been
he's
very
still-
forgettable.
I mean,
Like,
I won't say
But like
he's a bust. yet.
when he played, did he show flashes?
He
'Cause
did.
I remember his first game. I remember like everybody was saying he was trash, but I never
He
did
had
really
a good
watch him
Arizona
like that.
game.
He had like he was mostly bad, but the Matt Patricia coaching staff was garbage. So it's kind of hard to tell. But look, he's crazy athletic and he's a pretty smart kid. Like he's definitely got talent to be good. He just needs to get there. He hasn't been good enough for a top 5 pick, but I think he probably has the tools to do it. But you know as well as I do that having the tools to do it doesn't mean you're going to do it.
Yeah, we've seen too many of those guys.
Let's see.
Oh, just pick is in already.
The Jets will select Cincinnati cornerback Ahmad Sauce Gardner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jets
Wow.
fans don't kill themselves.
Hey,
They did not want that.
He's
No.
a good corner, so I can't fault him too
man,
much.
2 corners.
Two
top
corners
5.
back to back.
This is crazy, dude.
I'm not gonna
Is
lie.
that a first ever in history?
I don't know.
I don't know about drafting a corner top 3 or 4, bro. I don't know about that, man.
If you drop it in a corner top 3, 4, dude, that guy better be Jalen Ramsey or
He better be
freaking-
Jim, like nice.
Rookie
need
year,
first
he
year
better be a
doing-
beast. And don't give me no Trayvon Diggs I'm talking about a shutdown Jalen Ramsey, Darrell Revis type one.
Yeah, Sauce, dude, that's dope though.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, Kyle Hamilton's going to fall out of the top 10. I'm telling you. And if I'm the Lions, I'm trading back up to get him. I'm
What
trading
pick, what pick
32.
the Lions got 7? Oh, they got 32.
Well, they got the Rams pick, 32. So
Oh yeah.
I trade 32 and a future second and a future third to move up just like 10, 15 spots. Because I'm either looking at getting Kyle Hamilton or Jordan Davis from Georgia.
So what do y'all think about the Debo thing?
Bro, I mean, as a Rams fan, I want them to pay Debo like $30 million.
Yeah, because
That's so true, man.
I want them to.
I wonder if they're gonna give up that 10th pick though. The Jets.
They've been trying. They said the Jets have been pushing hard for it.
So we might see something real soon. I don't know though.
Well, you know what though? The Lions have been pretty hard rumored for it as well.
What for Debo?
Yeah, the Lions have been rumored to be the second most aggressive team trying to trade for Debo.
Boy, if Lions get Debo, they might be on to something.
I think Giants will go KT. By the way, I think if there's going to be a team that would go for KT, it would be them.
That's worst case scenario for you, Killa.
Bro, I want him to go to Carolina with that
If
defense.
dude, the Giants is where people go to get ruined.
Bro, I want him to go to Carolina.
Yikes. No. The Giants should be going tackle. They have a pretty garbage D line, right? Or line,
Yeah.
I mean.
I could see them go. They also got the 7th pick, so they could go Akeem and hope that Kayvon falls to them. Since Carolina's probably going Willis, I think Carolina's going to go Willis.
I need
Because
Kayvon, Brian Burns.
line, and there's no way you're going to go. I'm going to keep my job by sending Sam Darnold out there again. Like, I don't see it, bro. 2 years in a row that this org has finally drafted the players I've wanted. It's fantastic. Sewell
This is
last
great.
year, now Hutch.
This is, I mean, like I said, the top tier possible thing that the Lions can do is take Hutch, trade up to get Hamilton or Jordan Davis, and then pick Kenneth Walker with the first pick in the second draft.
Yeah. Also,
You're
I got
talking
him
about
for
3 Hutch, Jordan Davis, or Cal Hamilton, and Kenneth Walker. All 3 have all pro potential. Like they could all be legit studs.
Yeah, bro, this draft is deep. This draft is deep, man. Other than quarterbacks, this draft is deep. Who y'all think the first quarterback is going to be drafted?
That's going to be
Man.
Willis 100%.
It's going to be Willis, but where's the question? And
Let me look at them.
I mean, you know what? It's hard to tell because any one of these teams could have fallen in love with Willis. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Giants take him. No, the Giants are taking him.
The Giants, I think they probably want to see what Dan Jones could do with a healthy team, I guess.
Probably. But I could see the Panthers taking him. I could see the Falcons taking him. I could see the Seahawks taking
The
him.
Giants has 5 and 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the thing is, they could very well walk off with Hakeem and Kayvon. And
They should do that.
I mean, it depends on what Carolina's going to do. I just think they're
No.
going to get quarterback.
If I were them, I'd take Kayvon here because if they don't get Ikem, they can always get Neal. So
Oh,
like,
that's true.
there's no
Yeah.
the top
Uh-huh.
tier edges. Kayvon's the last one left, so there's still Cross is even pretty good. There's still some good tackles left.
It's true.
But
It's true.
watch, dude. You know what? The one thing, if they take a wide receiver, I'm gonna laugh. Honestly, they have so much invested in the wide receiver position. But remember, they were trying to trade Tony. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this week, they were trying to trade Kadarius Tony. So I don't know what the hell the Lions are doing, man. This is getting wild. But they have Kenny Galladay, they have Darius Slayton, they have Sterling Shepard. Like they have a lot invested in that wide receiver room.
Yeah, they don't need a receiver. They need linemen and somebody on the D line.
Well, they have Andrew Thomas, who is
Yeah.
I mean, he was a fourth overall pick and 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's a high pedigree. Their right tackle is garbage, I think. So maybe they actually go for Cross at 7.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. That could go a whole bunch of different directions. I bet you they're pretty pissed off that they missed out on both corners because they're trying to trade Bradbury and their other corner is Adoree Jackson. Like they could have used some corners for real. Let's see if Ari knows the pick yet. Ari says nothing yet.
So for the Jets' new cornerback, a funny thing happened on his way to the stage. Let's show you. Sauce Gardner.
Jets fans hate that Gardner pick, man.
Well, don't they not have a single good Jet player though?
Yeah, but I don't know, they're funny, man. A lot of people saying, nice knowing you, Jets.
Yeah.
They becoming Ravens fans, all types. That's hilarious, man.
Oh yeah. They don't have a
JPA
single
football
good
just
quarterback.
said Giants are drafting Kayvon.
Woo.
Okay, I got that prediction wrong.
JPA is pretty solid. He just really reposts things other people say. So he probably saw it on somebody's. That dude has like 10 monitors with like different Twitter accounts.
Why they
of
send my
guys.
boy to New York, man?
What?
I said, why they send my boy to New York?
That is worst. That is literally worst
Bro,
case scenario
I
for
want him
Kayvon.
in
Yeah.
Carolina with Brian Burns and Shaq Thompson.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad now because the only good thing he's got going for him in New York, man, is that he's going to be rushing right behind either Dexter Lawrence or Leonard Williams. So, like, their DEs, their defensive ends are both studs.
Bro, but that offense is so terrible, bro. I mean, they got good players, but Daniel Jones, I hate Daniel Jones, bro. He sucks.
This is why they're taking Kayvon, though, is they have Dexter Lawrence, great run stopper, Leonard Williams, great run stopper, and they have Blake Martinez in the inside,
Mm-hmm.
good run stopper, so they can really let Kayvon rush the passer as he develops his run stopping game.
At least he went top 5, though. I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Let's see. Ari posting it yet? Yeah. Kayvon already posted it. Man, Ari is beating Ian and Adam and everyone on these picks. You know why? The NFL might have told Adam and Ian to freaking step back because remember they were always posting before the pick is announced.
Bro, the NBA does it too. I hate when they do that.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
I like to be surprised.
Well, yeah, that's true. But if you're still being surprised, you're just hearing about it before Roger Goodell says it.
Yeah.
How do these people know? By the way, like how? Like does the team just tell them, "Yo, guys, we're taking this guy, the Airy"?
There's probably somebody high up in the team.
Man, look at the draft room. Are you watching the New York Giants draft room? There's like 30 people in there.
Yeah, so one of them probably say, hey, LaCar, blah, blah, blah.
All it takes is one guy going, we're taking Kayvon. That's it.
Who's this dude?
Look at that dude with the long blonde hair. Freaking looks like a 50-year-old Thor. Well, I mean, bro.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think?
Oh.
The Giants historically have been a place where players go to die, but you think they can turn it around?
I mean, I think the Giants not going to be as bad as people think they're
Well-
going to be, but that's probably still going to
They
because
do
the
got a
Cowboys and the Commanders don't move me at all, so I don't know.
They got Brian Daboll, right? That's their new head coach.
Yeah, and they got
Yeah,
the
Brian Daboll. Yeah.
Buffalo Bills old player, director personnel or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So where did Daboll come from?
Dabble came from Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
I mean, dude, they have a talented defense.
bro. I think they could be good because their division is not good.
No, it's garbage, and we know for a fact the
So we might
Cowboys
get a
are always the
9-8
disappointment.
season, 10-7 maybe.
I gotta see it. I wonder if Brad Holmes
It's
or
just
anyone
player
released
development, though, man. They just
drafting footage.
when they draft a guy, it seems like he always goes bad there. Wait, what? He wants to be a sports broadcaster.
A spectacular moment for that young man and a spectacular moment for this young man. Thibodeau, the number 1 rated recruit in the country out of Los Angeles, had only half the number of sacks.
Okay, I forgot he was from LA.
Did have the 3rd best pressure rate.
That's all right, Kayvon. Do your 4-year bid in New York? You can come right with us.
If you're a freaking Giants fan, I mean, that's that. Kayvon dropping to them at 5 was pretty lucky, to be honest.
Yeah.
Lions fans should be excited. That's for darn sure.
Ooh, ATL at 8. I wonder who they're gonna take.
I mean, I would honestly not be surprised if they took Malik Willis.
Yeah, because I doubt they really think Marcus Mariota's the guy.
Well, they're definitely not thinking that, but
They need to take Chris Olave,
they need everything. That's the
bro,
problem.
because their receiving room is like disgusting.
Sure,
Wait,
but
is Chris
this also
Olave your
the
top guy?
class.
Me, yeah, I love Chris Olave. He's number 1, bro.
He's a great route runner technician.
It's either him. I like Jamo. I like James Williams. I like Drake London, but Olave, that's my guy. Do y'all like Treylon?
Who?
Treylon Burks.
Yeah, he's Treylon's good.
You know, I'm mixed on. So I'm mixed on Burks because when I watched this film, it was like, you know, who reminded me of a lot was Sammy Watkins. It just seemed like he was always effortlessly wide open, catching balls.
Mm-hmm.
And so I get worried when I see guys like that because I wonder if when they get to the NFL level, the game doesn't catch up to them like it did with Sammy.
Yeah, he reminds me a bit of Alshon a little bit.
But didn't Watkins play in the ACC though? Like, I don't play in the SEC and still did good. Like, he did great versus Alabama.
I'm actually having fun. You see this kid with Kayvon on this Make-A-Wish kid? It's pretty funny. Good for him. Freaking Kayvon's playing along with it too, which is kind of nice. No, for the Giants, you got to be super stoked right now.
Yeah.
I just realized something. This offseason's gone kind of exactly as I thought. DJ Chark was added. Queen Hutchinson was added.
The Lions have made a lot of
you wanted DJ Chark?
Oh, dude, I was banging the table for DJ Chark the moment the offseason ended.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
We
I like
did-
DJ Chark. He's nice.
When we watched the offseason, we both, me and Analytic, were like, number one option because we knew he wouldn't be very expensive. Number one option at receiver would be giving DJ Chark a prove-it deal because DJ Chark could be Pro Bowl material. Like, he's talented.
That Lions wide receiver room is no slouch, bro.
No, if they're healthy, they're going to be really good.
Yeah.
I'm saying I can't imagine how much like Lions.
Like watching this highlight reel of Thibodeau is like you like mouth waters, and then you see like, oh, he's going up against Cal, and it's just like, God, it would just be so much more convincing if some of these crazy pass rushes were against like Alabama or Georgia, or like really good teams. You know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not his fault, obviously, but it's just like it definitely like makes you think because we've seen people beat up on lower talent before. But I'll tell you what, you can't fake. His get off is just it's real, and that's one thing you can't fake. But man, this draft has been really interesting so far. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm liking it a little bit.
5 defensive players, top 5 picks, 3 defensive end, 3 edge rushers, and 2 corners. That's has that ever happened before?
I don't. Think
I've never seen 2 corners go 3 and 4 ever. I don't know if that ever happened before. I've never seen it.
But no offensive players in the top 5 picks.
No quarterbacks, no receivers, no running backs, no offensive linemen, especially.
Yeah, that's super surprising because it's not like Akeem Agwanu is like a really bad tackle or anything. He's a good tackle.
Bro, y'all remember they were saying Evan Neal probably would have won 1 or 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, one pride thinks Carolina's going Evan Neal.
Dude, what if the Panthers do something
Oh,
wild
their
and
pick is
go
in
another
right now.
defensive player right now?
Let me see what their pick is in.
Dude, if they
Oh,
go
yep.
with Sam Darnold for another
No,
year, I'm going to
No,
laugh.
they got Akeem Okonwu.
Is that who it is?
Yep.
Are they really going to roll with
Where'd you see that at?
Eric?
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, good for them.
Who's the dude I was saying?
Hey,
Oh, Jordan Schultz. I seen.
I'll
that
never
Jordan Schultz.
never get on a team for trying to settle down the trenches, man.
Oh yeah, they need that for Christian.
Yeah.
But yeah, for Christian and for Sam Donald, I don't know if Sam Donald can get
Oh,
out.
well, yeah, they need it for Sam because Sam he just runs, bro. He doesn't. Dude's terrible, bro. He's one of the worst quarterbacks in football. If I was them, they should just trade for Baker.
They still are going to, I think.
Bro, if they trade for Baker, if I'm a Panthers fan, I would feel way better.
I think everyone is waiting for the draft to end, and I think Baker's on the move. And they were saying some other quarterback is probably on the move after the draft's over too. I can't remember who it was, but there's going to be some quarterback movement.
Jimmy?
Yeah,
Oh,
Jimmy.
yeah.
Jimmy and Baker are both. I mean, I don't know, man.
Jimmy, where could he go though?
I mean, he could go to Carolina. He could go to Atlanta. There's a few teams he could really be traded to where he could start
Atlanta.
right away.
Boy, Jimmy had to show you really about because he don't got a running game in Atlanta. They don't have receivers.
Let's see. He could go to man. I heard the Texans might be interested in Jimmy actually, which doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't think he's any better than Mills is really.
Seattle? Not for Jimmy. Not for Jimmy, but for Baker.
They're not gonna. Oh yeah. I could honestly. I would rather see what Drew Lock has. Oh, I mean, I don't know that Baker has a much higher ceiling than Drew Lock. Drew Lock's got a pretty good arm, and I mean they're both kind of iffy at the moment. But
the only reason why I would say that because at least Baker has some type of experience.
Yeah,
where he might do a little better than Drew Lock would.
Drew also did play for like 2 years, and you got benched for Teddy Bridgewater.
Dude, think about this. The Falcons had Matt Ryan. The Panthers recently had Cam Newton. The Saints had Drew Brees, and the Bucks had Tom Brady. Now that division has like poverty quarterbacks all over.
It's just Tom and just Tom.
Tom and just straight poverty.
Bro, if they division stay like that, Tom's probably going to extend his career another probably 2-3 years.
Yeah, probably. The NFC East is pretty trash too, honestly.
Bro, the NFC is bad, bro.
Yeah, we're not a very good conference right now.
Which is honestly helpful for you guys because
well, for you guys too. You guys want to make the playoffs. This is a good opportunity to sneak in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Although I know guys like Hoder really likes the Vikings, but
I mean the Vikings are right, but I've seen them try to do things every year and then it not work out. So I'm not really moved by them. The same.
I feel the same exact way. People are always hyping the Vikings up. I'm like, yeah, but we always hype them up, and they always fall short of expectations.
Yeah, I've seen this story so many times with the Vikings, man. I'm not worried about it.
And I'm not convinced about Kevin O'Connell at all. Think about it. As a Rams fan, as like
what did
involved,
he do?
we never heard his name. Think about the last 2 years, right? We heard them talk, or the last few years. What's the guy's name in Cincinnati? He was just a QB coach. And he was talked about way more. Zach Taylor.
Yeah.
He was just a quarterback's coach, but we heard his name mentioned all season long. I never even heard Kevin O'Connell's name mentioned all season.
Right.
That's wild to me. And all Vikings fans are like, yeah, we got a McVay disciple. I was like, bro, I don't know about that.
Bro, but all he's going to do is probably bring the same philosophies over there.
True. He's going to try to at least. Hey, by the way, the Cardinals are up 5-0. You hear me, Joe?
Sorry.
Cardinals are up 5-0.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
What else is going on?
Man, he was before. Oh, okay, well. Yeah.
Oh, that Toronto-Philadelphia game's over.
Yeah, I didn't even want to talk about it.
I don't like Philadelphia very much, honestly.
Bro, I don't like James Harden.
I don't like Harden. I don't like Embiid that much either.
Embiid's cool, but he flops too much, man.
Yeah, he just Embiid kind of he doesn't feel like a winner to me. It just seems like he doesn't go. I mean, although they made that buzzer beater earlier, which is pretty nice. But that's like a first for him, kind of a big shot in a big moment thing. So
Right. To
all
me,
players have an
it's
opportunity.
either Milwaukee or Boston. That's who's gonna go to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, I think Milwaukee's gonna make it again.
Oh, you think they beat Boston?
Yeah.
Boston.
At the end of the day, it's like, well, I don't
Jesus
know.
Christ,
How
that
long
dude-
is Middleton out? Isn't Middleton hurt?
He's out for the series.
Well, for the next series?
Yeah, for this series coming up. Yeah, he had a
Uh,
MCL sprain, grade 2.
That's dangerous, actually.
But everybody was talking about how they opened up those Bulls games without Middleton using that all big lineup.
Yeah, I
I
mean
don't
that's the one thing about that series, right? Is the size of Milwaukee. I don't know that Boston can compete with it.
Yeah,
You got Bobby Portis, Serge Ibaka, Brook Lopez, Giannis. That's 4 big AF dudes, man.
Uh-huh.
And Boston has really bad size. And then you have some big guards too. Like Wesley Matthews is a really big shooting guard at 6'7". Drew Holiday's a 6'5" point guard. Like they have big dudes in that backcourt. They're just a very big team. I don't know. We'll see.
I wish I knew stuff about basketball. All I know is that Jordan's the GOAT, and I can't, that's all I know.
I don't like the arguments about the GOAT, so I always say Jordan's the best player of all time, and LeBron is the most valuable player of all time.
yeah, that's a
How does
explanation.
that work?
Every time LeBron leaves the team, they become a bottom feeder immediately. So what LeBron does for a team overall is more valuable. Like Jordan
LeBron
left in the
did that,
90s,
yeah.
and the Bulls were still a top 3 seed in the East.
Bro, Scottie Pippen was almost having the MVP campaign.
So, but when LeBron left the Cavs, they were like picking number 1 of the draft the next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got Kyrie
Like,
with that pick.
LeBron's is he's the biggest floor raiser in NBA history to me.
That's why I say he's the most valuable, but he's not
Right.
he's not as talented as Jordan was overall. Nah.
Because LeBron, he can get on any team and he can take them
Immediately playoff team, immediately finals
immediate
contender.
playoff game. Oh, John's got the pick in. Let's see what they got.
But you know, man, when teams are as dysfunctional as the Lakers this year, good lord.
I don't want to talk about the Lakers, man. Ooh, let's say they're
Okay,
going
the
Evan
Giants are taking Neal.
It sounds like Evan Neal's the pick.
Yep.
Neal. Yeah, Evan Neal.
So the Giants did good. I mean, I don't know if they're going to develop the players, but they got Evan Neal and
Bro.
Kayvon Thibodeau were both considered top number 1 picks in the last month.
That's a good two,
Well,
man.
and those are both really high ceiling players. Evan Neal's a freaking mammoth, man.
Bro, Giants did decent.
They did good. And Evan Neal's going to go to right tackle, bro. You kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
If you're the Giants, you have to be pretty stoked right now and just pray that you have the coaching staff to develop players because they haven't recently.
Well, dude,
and-
they have some good coordinators. They have Wink Martindale from the Ravens as DC.
Yeah, but it's new. It's a new regime,
Yeah.
right? And the past regimes have been trash. So they got to hope that these new regimes can do it. Yeah, you're talking about the Bills and the Ravens are 2 of the better organizations in sports. So when you're stealing that, when you're getting coaches from some of the better organizations, you hope that they bring that with them.
Yeah, the Dabo, he's a good enough coach. I think their offense is going to be pretty good. They're going to be all right.
Man, this has been a great draft.
But you know who's the team that's probably the worst off in this whole like scheme of things, bro? The Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears are in hell, but they don't have a first round pick. They don't have nothing,
They're in a bad shape. Yeah,
bro. They're in
100%.
terrible shape.
You know who else is in really bad shape?
Who?
The San Francisco 49ers. They have no quarterback. Their
Mhm.
only really good player on offense doesn't want to be there anymore.
Bro, if Debo leaves,
He already said flat out he's not playing for the 49ers next year.
that team,
Which, dude, it's so ridiculous that he wants to do that. He has one good year, and then the thing that makes him so good, he's like, oh, I don't want to do anymore.
And by the way, the reason he's good at that is because his coach is so good at using him that way. I am convinced if he leaves, Mike Shanahan, he's going to have a down year.
Yep. Well, that's the thing with Kyle is Kyle is just
Hey, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right.
But like Kyle is just such a good play caller, and then Debo's like, "All right, I'm gonna take away the thing that makes me so valuable
Yeah.
after my one good season." And what didn't he want like 20 mil a year, 25 mil a year, wasn't it? It's
No,
ridiculous.
he went 25.
25.
Yeah.
Jeez, that'd be more than Devontae Adams, I believe.
No, Devontae got 30, I think.
Oh, 30.
One Pride said, bold prediction, Hamilton slides into the 20s. Man, I'm telling you, I've been saying he's going to slide. If he slides into the teens, I'm telling you, if I'm the Lions, I'm trading up to Gavin. Hutch and Hamilton would be such a mother freaking draft. That would be such a baller draft.
And could you imagine what Glenn could do with those two? Oh, man. It'd be great. Much less Hamilton, since Glenn's such a magic worker with secondary players, plus Aubrey Pleasant. Woo. Let's see, prediction. I think Falcons are going to go Malik. This is exciting. One Pride, why'd you mention Kittle?
Because I said Debo's the only good offensive player on the 49ers. I forgot about Debo.
Yeah, that's also my thing. The fact that Debo said he carried that team.
Well, Kittle was hurt a lot, I think. Wasn't Kittle hurt last year quite a bit?
Let me see. George Kittle. He played. Somehow he only played. ESPN's not being weird. It's saying he only played one game and he has 910 yards and 6 touchdowns. Heck of a game, but I doubt that's accurate.
George Kittle. Maybe he wasn't hurt. I thought he wouldn't. He played 14 games, so he had nine. I mean, that's a good season for a tight end. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. Let's see, that's 14, 15, 16, 17. So he only missed like 3 games. I'm pretty sure he was banged up during it, most of it, though. But even then, like the fact that Debo thinks he carried him when literally Kittle and that offense and that defense has gone there without his crazy years is just insane to me. Thanks. So the Giants added a new GM, Joe Stone, Brian Dable, Mike Kafka, Wink Martindale, Kayvon Thibodeau, and Evan Neal in offseason. That's a pretty fun offseason.
Yeah. The Giants are doing well for themselves with this offseason.
I wonder if that Izzy wants to. I wonder if, Dude, I'm honestly like ecstatic right now. This has been a good draft too.
It's been a great draft.
I don't think a team has really per se made a bad pick. Well, I guess maybe Jags, but I think Trayvon justifiable, like you said. I do think though, if I was a Texans, I would have gone Gardner. But either way, I still think Stigley's going to be a good player so long as he's healthy. So One Pride thinks Falcons are taking Willis. Falcons take Drake London. Dang, there goes our guy.
Oh my God, the Falcons, dude! Are you kidding me right now? Drake London and freaking Kyle Pitts on that offense is absurd. No, I didn't want Drake London to go to a team I hate. I don't hate the Falcons. They're just irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, and they'll probably add in like an old lineman or QB. Dang. London's a good ad.
What happened?
They got Drake London, man. I'm kind of
The
pissed about
Falcons?
it. Yeah.
Yes, they needed somebody, but I'd rather than pick Olave, but
Dude, they have Kyle Pitts and Drake London now. That is a bonkers.
Yeah, they already got a separation guy in there. Okay, Seattle. I have no idea. They could go O-line, they could go receiver.
Seattle needs literally everything.
Yeah.
They could go Malik Willis. They literally could. Like, that's all up in the air for them.
that's
By the way, this draft feels like it's going a lot faster than a lot of other drafts. I don't know. I always felt like picks always took like hours.
That's a good pick.
Oh. Wow. So, Kill, who do you want the Rams to take in like the third round? Don't you guys have a pick in the third?
My number one guy, I want Cam Taylor-Britt.
Yeah.
That's what I want. If he's there. But if he's not, I would want, I don't know, the Rams, they're probably going to take a running back or receiver. So we take running back. If Algier is there, I like him. He's probably my number one running back right now. Where's that guy? I forgot who showed him. I think it was Rams House. Was it Pierce? I can't remember his name.
Oh, they've been talking about Pierre something.
Yeah, I can't forget his name.
They're talking about not Pierce. It was Pierre Strong.
Pierre Strong, yeah.
He's a South Dakota State, man. That's Trey Lance's school. I don't know about that. Remember who we were looking at? We were looking at what's his name? Tyler Algier from BYU. That's the guy we saw that one night on Voice that we were freaking coming. That's the guy I want.
Jeez, man.
Rams House, do you like Cam Taylor-Britt?
Who?
Cam Taylor-Britt.
He's a Nebraska corner. I doubt you've seen him.
I haven't seen him yet.
Oh, you haven't seen him, bro?
No.
This man's been super behind on draft coverage.
I have been really far behind.
That dude, he's legit, bro. He's a corner and he hits like a safety. He's good.
Dude, oh man, this is just, dude. You're exciting me with this Hamilton stuff in Discord.
I keep talking. I'm telling you, dude. I've been talking about it for like the last 2 weeks, Killer. Where I was like, if Hamilton drops to the teens, and the Lions trade up from 32 to pick him up, and they leave with Hutch and Hamilton, that is such a freaking good draft, man.
Let's see. Is Aries say who the Seahawks are taking? Nope, nothing yet.
Dude, Kyle Pitts and Drake London is, and then Calvert really next year? Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Calvin. Bro, if Calvin didn't do that stupid stuff, bro.
Well, you saw what Darius Slay said, right? Where he's like, dudes be literally beating women and putting them in the hospital, and they get, a 2-game suspension, and Calvin Ridley gets a freaking full season suspension for gambling.
Bro, it's like I understand the concept, bro. I understand it's the integrity of the game and all that, but dude, you could have just suspended him the rest of the season and then left it at that.
Well, dude, here's the thing that really pisses me off, right? Is actually make it about the integrity of the game. Same thing happened with Pete Rose. Pete Rose got a lifetime ban from baseball, but they know for a fact he only ever bet on his team to win. That's not messing with the integrity of the game. His job is to win games. He didn't change nothing about the way he played the game. If Calvin Ridley didn't bet on the Falcons to lose, I don't really care that much. Sure, uphold the standards and like suspend him for a couple games, but not for a season if he didn't actually throw a game.
My thing is, if they should have just suspended him for the rest of last season, the last however many games it was, just left it at that, man.
Well, more importantly, Calvin didn't even play last year. He was on a mental health break or whatever. So it's not like he could have been like,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's not like he could have like dropped a pass on purpose or whatever.
Yeah, but the NFL, they're weird the way they do stuff, man.
So what?
You can unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. Make those updates. Create your dream home. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket Care.
Somebody's telling me that Hamilton's floor is Washington. They think I'm like Washington's stupid, bro. I don't know. Washington's not a good organization. I don't have any faith in them doing smart stuff. What about that? Would you trade up for Jordan Davis?
I do love Jordan Davis, though, man.
If you're who?
Oh,
If you're the Lions, if Jordan Davis is available at 17, let's say,
but do you trade up for a loose tackle?
Jordan
Do you-
Davis not only has the film showing him being an absolute game wrecker from the interior D line, he also was literally the most athletic player in the history of the combine.
Yeah.
like, let
Bro,
that
guess
simmer
who
in.
the
Seahawks
Seahawks
Charles
just
Cross.
drafted? Yep, Charles Cross.
Was he the best guy available?
Who?
Tackle? Charles Cross? Was he the best? Yeah, because I came and all that.
Everyone kind of has
For
him as the
Seattle.
third best tackle.
Seattle needed offensive line. It's crazy how
But they need everything is the problem.
they should have been gave Russell offensive line, but they was playing around.
Also,
Dude.
this makes the Malik Willis guys look so bad in my opinion.
We knew
Because
Malik
he's not
Willis
even been
wasn't
picked top 10, and
realistically-
for a guy who's supposedly supposed to be a franchise guy.
Yeah, well, but people gotta realize he's freaking super.
He's raw, man.
super raw. Yeah.
You got to build him up. You need a QB guru.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
he needs a city year and he needs a QB guru.
So here's some of the options that we have right now. Right, we have a lot of receivers, which I doubt Seattle going receiver. They still have Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf, right? But because there's Garrett Wilson, there's Olave, there's Jameson Williams, there's a lot of really good. So then there's Kyle Hamilton, Charles Cross, Jordan Davis, Jermaine Johnson still available, Trent
Seahawks
McDuffie,
are taking Cross.
Trevor Penning. There's still N'Kobe Dean. There's still a lot of defensive options.
Rams house, you didn't hear that?
Hear what?
The Seahawks took Charles Cross.
Oh, I must not have heard that.
Yeah, they took Charles Cross.
They need O-line help. I guess that's fine. I mean, Charles Cross is just another guy that Aaron Donald's going to throw around like a rag doll, but whatever.
Yeah.
Easily.
Let's see, so
Okay.
top remaining guys are Garrett Wilson, Kyle Hamilton, and Jordan Davis. If I'm the Jets, I'm probably taking Jameson Williams or Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, okay, so no, here, let's see where we're at. We're at the Jets. They took Ahmad Gardner. Now, you know what's crazy? The Jets have been talking about getting receivers, but do they trade here? Do they trade to the 49ers? They've been talking about trading the 10th pick plus stuff for
Bro,
Debo.
if Debo gets traded right now, dude, that's going to be crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to be so happy,
wild.
man.
Now, I expect a trade to be broken by Ian Rappaport or Adam Schefter.
Uh-huh.
Adam Schefter's not tweeted once tonight. That's weird.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why. It might be something in the works.
Bro, I would also just be fine if Lewis signed. I know you haven't watched him yet, Rams House, but man, Lewis Sign's a clutch dude. I swear I see him all over the field and makes plays. He doesn't have the world's biggest box score, but man, I swear every time I watch Georgia, he was always doing a good job.
I wish I would have watched more of his film. I got so busy before the draft and everything, man. I usually watch so much more film.
Matt Miller compared Garrett Wilson to Robert Woods.
That doesn't make any sense.
That
He's
doesn't make any
actually
sense.
a lot like Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson looks a lot like Brandon Cooks.
For people who just don't make good comps. It's why I kind of hate NFL comps in a way. I can understand comps for statistical production, but I swear people just make horrible comps.
Yeah, bro, because Robert Woods is a do-it-all receiver. Blocks, route runs.
Wilson is very similar in the way he runs routes. He does the basket catches. He's so similar to Brandon Cooks. It's not. It was the first thing I saw when I saw him. His tape was dude looks just like Brandon Cooks, and he's similar size, athleticism, build, and everything.
Well, and Robert Woods is more of a
Are you talking?
Yeah. Robert Woods is more of a yards after the catch guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Robert Woods is kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, yak guy. That's correct.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See, now that's who I think the Purdue receiver David Bell reminds me of is Robert Woods. I don't.
From where? Where you go?
Purdue, the Purdue receiver David Bell, he kind of reminded me of Robert.
Oh, I haven't watched this tape. I don't know who it is.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of a guy who fell a lot. He was like a 32 overall, but then he had like a 3 RAS score or whatever.
Bro, is that Rams fans over there? They wasted their money being here. I was talking about the Rams fans. They might as well wait till tomorrow.
True.
Pick is in for New York. I think they're either going receiver or Hamilton. I could actually see Jermaine Johnson though.
Oh,
really like-
bro, they're going Garrett Wilson.
That's 4 guys I could see.
No more Debo then, unless the 49ers wanted Garrett Wilson with the pick. Wait.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, hold on. Ian's talking about it right now. Ian's talking about it right now. The Jets are not trading for Debo Samuel, Ian just said. That trade is over, he said. So that's why they got Garrett Wilson. By the way, Garrett Wilson, like I said, he's like a Brandon Cooks type receiver.
Jets
That's
take Garrett
no,
Wilson.
that's no slouch, right? In my opinion, there.
Yeah, Jets are taking Garrett. That's a good.
That's a good pick for them, honestly.
Yeah, they're
Because
not
you
gonna
think about who they have. They have Denzel. Well, Denzel is not really a starter, I guess. But who do they got? They have Corey Davis, right? Who's
Corey
the big-
Davis, Elijah Moore, and Garrett Wilson.
So yeah, they have the big red zone threat. They have the slot guy in Elijah Moore, and then now they've got a deep threat in Garrett Wilson. So they got their
So
kind
I guess the Niners just going to pay Debo then, I guess.
No.
Well-
I mean, he just straight said I ain't playing in San Francisco next year.
So
Like,
so where would you go? You think?
all the Niners are doing is lowering his value. They should have traded him before the draft.
Bro, that 10 pick would have been good for them, though.
It would have been. They could have gotten any of the receivers they wanted besides Drake London. But on the flip side, I hate the 49ers, so this is great for me.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I'd be so mad if I was a 49ers fan. Your guy has like one good year, and then he ditches you for like nothing, for like no reason.
No, but
And
I
then-
get it. I get it. Like, somebody will pay him to not. What he's doing right now is dangerous for his body and his future, right? Like, playing from the receiver position at his size, he's going to get hurt. He's going to keep getting hurt, man. So playing the running back stuff that he's doing. So somebody's going to pay him $25 million a year to do just receiver work. I would be going for that too. Because he's thinking about his future career and he's thinking about getting paid. And the longer he keeps playing this kind of hybrid role for San Francisco, the more likely he is to keep getting injuries.
I think I would give A grades to every single draft selection so far. I don't think there's really been one that's been bad.
Wilson was born to be a Buckeye. Literally, he was born in Columbus, Ohio. The boy's family moved to Texas when he was 11. He went to the same high school as Baker Mayfield. Still plays productive at Ohio State.
Really?
143 catches.
Bro, I love Aiden Hutchinson. He got a call from Dan or Holmes, one of those two, and he said, "Let's effing go," or "I'm ready to go." That's
Did
great.
he?
Yeah.
All right, so who's up now? We've got
We got Washington.
Washington Commanders are up, and they're a dumpster fire organization.
They did let go of Landon Collins though, so I'm kind of worried they might take Kyle.
Oh, that would be a good pick for them, too.
I think they could go Kyle, O-line, or Jamison Williams.
If I were them, it's okay. Look here, they also haven't re-signed Terry McLaurin yet. So and Curtis Samuel, who they signed, was just injured pretty much all last year, right? Yeah, he missed the entire season due to injury, basically. So
Oh, Houston at 13. Houston could pick Jamison, too.
yeah,
If I'm Houston, I'll go receiver if I'm Houston, though. Get you a nice receiver and
Dude.
Brandon Cooks.
Aaron Glenn said he admits that he's been blowing up Dan Campbell's phone pleading to get Hutchinson. Glenn said he saw a lot of versatility from Hutchinson's freshman tape, particularly the ability to slide inside.
Oh, the Commanders are trading that pick.
They're
Really?
trading their pick?
Yeah, they're trading back.
With Detroit. Please be Detroit so we can get Hamilton.
dude.
It's the Saints.
Oh, Saints are
Saints.
trading up for Willis.
Oh my, you might be right. You know why? Because they know they're in competition with Pittsburgh for that pick.
Yeah.
Dude, they may be trading up for Willis.
Well, I feel like they have to be. I mean, Sean Payton
Well,
said
the
thinks they
Texans could take him at 13. You know,
Well, and Sean Payton said he thinks New Orleans would trade up because they got the 2 draft picks because he got asked in an interview what he thought it was going to be. And why else would they try to trade up and get those?
who else could they possibly be trading for?
I mean,
Legit.
Kyle, I guess, but would you
No,
really trade
no.
up?
They
for
signed
Kyle?
2 safeties this offseason. I don't think
Right.
they're
To me,
They're not-
I think they're going receiver.
I have heard that they're enamored with Jamison Williams, but
dude. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. I don't think they'd be trading up for Jordan Davis. Their D line's pretty good. It's got to be a receiver. It's going to be Jameson Williams, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I forgot. I didn't think about the Saints though. What picks did they have?
I mean, I think I
They
kind
had
of saw
16
Saints
and
trading
they
up for him.
had 16 and 7 and 18, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, Jordan Davis, 6'6", 341. What did he run, like a 4.8 40?
I'm pretty sure he ran a 3.8 40, man. Dude was blazing.
Oh, they said the Jets offered 10 and a pick swap for Debo, and the 49ers rejected it.
Why? Why would you deny it?
That's so stupid.
Oh, that's right. Jordan had a 10 RAS score.
He had I think the first or second highest RAS score of all time.
He had a 4.78 40-yard dash, a 2.74 20-yard split, a 1.63 10-yard split. All those are 9.9s or 9.89s. His broad was a 9.99 grade. His vertical was an 8.84 grade. All elites.
Michael Thomas just tweeted Chris Olave.
Really?
Olave,
Yeah.
are they really going to do Olave?
Imagine having to be in the same room as Michael Thomas every day. What a crappy life.
Yeah, he's a drama queen, isn't he?
He's definitely a drama queen.
I don't know, let's see if they really take him. Michael Thomas said, but I don't know. Let's see.
Washington gets 1698 120 from. That's actually a pretty good deal for the Saints. They
Yeah.
only gave up a third and a fifth to move up 5 spots. That's a really good deal.
Well, did they get the 2 first as well?
What?
Did they give up both first as well?
No, it was only 1698 and 120 to move up from 16 to 11.
Yeah.
That is actually pretty. A third and a fourth to move up 5 spots in the first round is pretty cheap.
Hold up, I'll be back. I just got a call, and I'm going to make sure it wasn't the spot I interviewed at. I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, the Saints low-key fleeced them.
100%. And especially if they get the right guy. Let's see, does Ari have anything yet?
Oh,
Dude, well, that shows me that moving up in the draft this year is not that expensive.
Yeah.
yeah, man. I wish
It's
the
probably
Rams.
also why we didn't trade back, Rams House. I know you were kind of talked about trading back, but
Yeah,
I bet
I
you just
mean,
didn't
you're
get
not
that
going to
many.
get value for it.
Okay. Wait, all Saints did was give up the first? One first?
Mhm.
No,
So
no,
they
they
gotta
gave
keep-
up 98 and 120, which is a third and a fourth, I think.
Bro, that's not that good of a deal at all for Washington.
I know they're stupid.
I thought they gave up both first. Why would you not ask for another first?
Probably the guy they were hoping would drop to them got picked up.
Wow. The Saints could get their guy, whoever they want, which I imagine it's either Willis or Jameson, and then they can get another guy. Wow. Pick is in.
Yep, they're taking Chris Olave.
They're taking Chris Olave? Really?
Yep.
He makes sense. He really fits their
Dude,
scheme.
that trade makes me because I was saying a future second and a future third to trade up from 32 to like 15. Now I feel like it's way more likely.
Dude, trade up for Hamilton, please. Dude, that would just make my day. We get Hutch and Hamilton.
Dude,
What
that's
about
a ball.
what about Daxton?
What about what?
Daxton Hill.
Oh,
Dude, give me Hutch over Daxton Hill any day of the week.
well,
I-
I like Daxton Hill. He's all right.
I like him. But I just see him more as a slot cornerback. That's what he mostly played back in Michigan.
Yeah.
Only last year was his only year really playing safety, and he still played a lot of slot corner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I'm not a Michigan fan, so I don't know if he played any better. I don't know if maybe that's why he made the switch, but
I think Falco's a Michigan fan. I think.
I'll have to ask him because you're right. He is a
So-
Michigan fan. if I
so,
remember
hey,
correctly.
I don't want to hear no more excuses. Freaking Jameis, all right? He's got Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, and all pro O line. That dude he's got Alvin
A
Kamara.
good defense, a great defense actually.
Alvin Kamara too, man. That dude is stacked on offense,
Bro, that team is stacked.
No, you got to understand Rams house. He throws the ball far. He can play. You don't
Well,
understand.
I mean, there's no debating Jameis can play. It's about whether he can stop being like making dumb decisions. Also,
True.
like
Yeah,
if you watch
I
Jameson
don't know
play,
why
that
Sean
dude makes
Payton
some
left.
wicked throws all game long.
Oh yeah,
He also just makes a lot of dumb throws all game long.
yeah, like his 30 interceptions.
Uh-oh, the Lions traded up.
No, they didn't. Don't play, bro.
They did.
Yo,
Are you serious?
Yep.
no way.
What
Are we
they said,
getting
the Lions
Hamilton?
traded up.
Where's that at?
Ian Rappaport.
No way.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, please don't be Willis. Please don't be Willis.
If it's Willis, I'm gonna crap.
No,
It's
my
Willis.
gosh, no.
Please be Hamilton. Please be Hamilton. Please be Hamilton. Please, please,
Bro,
please no.
you got Brad
Please
Holmes.
no
up there,
Willis.
man. It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be somebody great.
Willis or Hamilton, or Davis.
Ooh.
Yep. Lions moving up.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous right now.
Oh my gosh.
If it's
Can
Willis,
you imagine Hamilton and Hutch? Oh my gosh.
Hamilton and Hutch is the dream scenario. Not Willis. Not Willis.
Please, he's learning to play the quarterback position. That's your own words, Dan.
Yeah, Dan Campbell, that's what he said about Willis. Killa, he said he still has to learn how to play the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm.
You don't draft that guy, man.
Oh, dude, that gives me
Bro,
anxiety.
but based on y'all team, bro, it's only
Dude,
like
don't be
two
Willis.
options to
I
go
don't
with.
want to have to defend Willis. I had to go for so much brainwashing just to
Oh,
try to
the
like take
Vikings
one.
were the ones who traded with the Lions.
The Vikings, really? They were willing to trade with us?
Yeah.
Oh, please don't be Willis. Oh,
Yes, it's 12 and 46 for 32, 34, and 66.
oh, there goes our
What
Walker
was it?
hopes though, Rams house, and probably Leo Janelle.
Probably.
Unless Leo does follow the third, which I have seen him follow the third before.
Let's
Yeah, I can
the
see Leo
Lions.
Chanel falling to 30.
Bro, I want to see who y'all got me anxious now.
No, it was 12 and 46 for 32,
Yeah.
34.
Yep.
So they still have a
12
second
and
round pick.
46.
Did the Lions still have a second round pick?
They got 46.
They trading up for Jam.
What?
Jameson Williams.
Are you serious?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who posted?
Jameson will be such a great ad.
JPA football. They said the Lions trading for Jameson Williams.
I actually
Wow,
don't hate
that's
that.
not bad. Jameson's an absolute freaking nature receiver, isn't he? I mean, is that just me?
No, he is really good. Like his separation, he's literally one of my receivers. He'd be my receiver one if he didn't
Bro,
have the ACL.
Bro, his deceleration and acceleration is elite, bro. The way he runs, the way he can speed up and slow down and speed right back up, he's elite at that.
Wow.
Wow, Hutch and Jameson, and we still got a second, right?
Wow, dude. Goff is going to have a squad to throw to.
Dude, DJ Chark, Jameson, Amon Ra, Josh Reynolds. Wow.
I was telling dudes in the chat, bro, the Lions
Hawk.
low key, like it's hard to put it over Justin, but that wide receiver room might be the best in that division, man.
Dude, they could still get Kenneth Walker next round.
Yep, Jameson Williams to the Lions.
This is a good draft. Oh, no Willis.
That is cheap, dude. They traded up in the first, they traded down in the second, and then they gave him a third. That is a cheap move up.
So wait, what was the trade details?
1242
12 and 46
for like something.
for 32, 34, and 66.
Wow, so like we basically gave up nothing.
You moved up in the first, you moved down in the second, and you gave up a third. That's it.
Wow.
Justin Fields and Olave were on the same page. It resulted in an interception in the end zone. Nolan Turner, safety of Clemson, ended it for Ohio State. He took responsibility.
Yeah, that's a good pick, man.
He took the responsibility. Chris Olave is a great
That's a good pick. They still have 46. 46, they could take Kenneth Walker. Leo Chanel will be there. They could take one of the safeties. There's still plenty of options.
Michael Thomas and Chris Olave. Come on,
Bro, DJ Chark, Jameson Williams, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's a dope. And they're all young too, man.
Dude. Kenneth Walker, Chanel in round 2. Oh my gosh. Dude, what a draft.
Oh, Rams house. Did you hear about some dude was saying it's gonna be Rams and Bills week 1? First game of the season.
Bills week 1. That's going to be. Remember we did that 2 years ago, 2019.
Yeah.
Or no, 2020. Remember how we lost that
That was
game?
week 2.
my God,
That was
I
week
wanna
2.
punch somebody. Oh, yeah, that was week 2. Remember
Yeah.
how we lost that game
But
on
Bills
that
versus Rams week 1 is
bogus
crazy.
DPI call?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still mad about that.
Hey, analytic. What you think about? Would you re-sign Jarrett if he plays good this year?
Yeah, 100%. Although, don't we already have him for like 2 more years, Rams house? Don't we have like a...
Well, yeah, you got 2 more seasons with him. If he plays good this year, I think they're 100% going to extend him, though.
Yeah.
The Eagles just moved up.
Eagles.
Who the Eagles going to go after, man? This is getting wow. What a draft. And the Lions making some serious moves.
Yeah.
Dude, so happy it wasn't Malik. Oh, my gosh.
Yep. The Eagles at 13. I wonder who they're going.
Dude,
Yeah,
James
Kyle
Williams
Hamilton is
the
dropping,
best
but
deep
I
threat
don't
in the
know.
class, dude. Wow. I'm pretty sure he had the most deep receptions. Let me look up.
Ooh,
Look
you
it
think
up.
the Eagles? You think the Eagles draft Malik? Nah, no way they do that. No way.
No.
Especially going from one project to another. No, they're not doing
No, yeah. No way. Let's see who's available still. They still
Hamilton's still around.
Oh, they may be going Hamilton or Jordan Davis, dude. Both of those guys are bona fide studs on the defensive side of the ball. There's not really any more receivers left that I would take in the first round at the top of the first round. So it's either going to be, or they could be going Jermaine Johnson, get some more edge. They did lose Derek Barnett, didn't they?
No, I think they re-signed him to like a cheap deal.
Okay, but they still could use some edge help. Though.
Yeah. Dude, by the way, that just makes me laugh though, because a lot of people, there's a Lions fans that really wanted Kyle Hamilton, and now he's not even like he's not even being picked top 12. There goes the value of safety.
Man, it's so instant. I want to see if Jared Goff could really get those dudes the ball, man. I want to see.
Sorry, what was that? You're getting muffled.
Yeah. I think he said he just want to see Jared Goff ball out.
Yeah, so do I.
I just want to see like what he does.
Well,
With all
I
his
just,
talent.
I just don't see any way how he could do bad. You got Jameson as presuming healthy. You got DJ Chark. You got Amon-Ra, Hawk, Josh Reynolds,
Yeah.
and then you got a healthy O-line. Hopefully, he should have a great year as a passer.
Honestly, the way I'm at now, Kill as a Rams fan is just like the McVay Goff split had to happen. They just didn't work well together. That's
Yeah,
the
bro.
bottom line.
They couldn't gel.
That doesn't mean that Jared can't be good, and it obviously doesn't mean that McVay's not going to be successful away from Jared. I think Jared's going to have a good career still. So, I would love nothing more than both of them to be successful. Obviously, I want to keep winning Super Bowls, and I'd like
Of course.
And now that I've been watching the Lions, like Dan Campbell, Aaron Glenn, Brad Holmes, like that whole freaking organization's got me hooked.
Bro, y'all are gonna make me like watch the Lions next year. For real. I watched a handful of games this year, but I might.
It's a pretty fun team to watch, man.
Dang, I was gonna show some Jameson Williams highlights. on here. But I won't let me put it in the description. I don't want to get banned. Here, I'll put it as a comment.
I'm dude, here's the
Well,
reality
actually-
about Jameson Williams, right? Jameson Williams was the undisputed number 1 pick in the draft before his injury,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and it was only an ACL, so he could be fine. Let's see. Edit. Here we go. Okay. Here is Jameson Williams highlights. Like, have you watched any Jameson Williams, Rams House?
We did watch Jameson Williams. Yes, we watched him that one night, and I liked him a lot.
Yeah. He's a really good golf fit.
I think so.
One Pride, why are you so worried about safety? It's not really that important of a position. And we already signed Deshaun Elliott, so I don't think we're necessarily lacking in the strong safety department.
Well, look, Kyle Hamilton would have been
Okay, there we go. I don't know
really
what's wrong
good.
with it.
Oh, you back?
Yeah, who the Eagles pick?
I don't know. I've been talking about the Lions pick.
Oh, okay. I think I'm talking about that. Okay.
I haven't seen it announced by anyone yet. Who the Eagles picked. Yeah, I mean, if they would have gotten Kyle Hamilton, that would have been sick too. But at the end of the day, it's like, you know what you have to do as the Lions? You got to give Jared Goff every opportunity to fail or succeed, because you got to know if he's the guy or not.
Eagles took Davis.
Jordan
Dang.
Davis?
Those dickheads are going straight
high?
from Fletcher Cox to Jordan Davis. Dude, Jordan Davis is a monster. What do you mean this high?
Bro, I don't know. Oh, it's 13. Well, I guess.
It's 13. Yeah, it's we're past that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
According to trade value charts, the Lions won the
Oh,
trade.
by a mile.
big.
Benjamin
more
Albright
than
just
Malik Mills.
tweeted out.
Malik Willis
Benjamin
might go
Albright just tweeted out
late
and said,
20s.
"Fleeced him." Dude, he's the thing about Jameson Williams is he's got the speed and he's got really good route running. He's got great, like he's a kind of a total package receiver. Would you say that? Have you seen Jameson Williams yet, Killa?
Oh, of course. He's from the city, St. Louis. I'm saying so much tape of Jameson.
I mean, am I wrong in saying that he's like a guy who could be a legit number 1?
Bro, yes. Jameson Williams is crazy. I just think Chris Olave might be better, in my opinion. But Jameson Williams is crazy.
I think if Jameson Williams doesn't tear his ACL, he's like the unquestioned first overall pick, and not,
Yes,
not overall,
probably.
but the first receiver taken.
Probably, yeah.
Mm.
I just love the way Chris Olave plays. man.
Wasn't he having like an absolute monster season last year before he got injured?
Who, Jameson?
Yeah, like statistically, wasn't
Yes.
it just nuts?
Jameson is crazy, man. Let's see. Eagles pick Jordan Davis.
Dude, my boy Penn Eye's freaking out too.
Jameson barely spoke at the interview.
He did.
Yeah,
You
he just
probably
said ready to get
pass
to
out.
work.
He
What?
probably was shocked. I wonder if they.
I thought he
I wonder
probably
if
would've passed
they-
out.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a good day. I give an A grade to both our picks.
Oh, Eagles fans are going crazy, brother. They do not like that.
Bro, Jordan Davis is something special. He imagine that man playing the 3-tech at that size, though. That'd be nutty.
Oh, they're finna get a year of Fletcher and Jordan. So, but them keeping Fletcher was good though, because he's a good mentor for Jordan though.
Yeah, the Texas Lion just posted in the other Discord. He said, so much better than trading for Debo and giving him $25 million. I mean, honestly, Jameson Williams probably has a higher ceiling than Debo does as a wide receiver.
Ooh, that's spicy.
I mean, because you're talking about Debo not being an H-back and a receiver, just a receiver straight.
Oh, if you're thinking from that, yeah.
Because that's what he said. He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play anymore. He doesn't want to do anything
Yeah,
but receive.
I mean, I agree with him because if you want long-term money,
yes,
yeah,
it's a smart
but
move for him. 100%.
if he's being realistic, bro, he's gonna play H. He's gonna play that, bro.
He's gonna play some. If I were teams that traded for him, I would
Especially if he
just do a
stays
lot
with the
of-
Niners. Kyle's not going for that.
Yeah, but if I would just say, hey, screen passes, slants, I would use them like Michael Thomas. Slants, screen passes,
What is going
some end around, stuff like that. He doesn't need to come out of the H-back to be effective in that manner.
Dude, I'm freaking out. I'm fanboying. Dude, Brad Holmes is the GOAT. He's already our best GM, man, ever. He's better than Mayhew. He's better than... Wow.
Oh, that guy had a good point. He said, guys, everyone is passing on the players you guys wanted. Maybe the league knows more than we do.
It's so true.
I mean, everyone's passing on Hamilton. People
Yeah.
thought Hamilton was going to be the number 2 pick for a while, remember?
That's true. That's true.
Now he's still available at 14.
Dude, can you imagine if he falls to us at 46 somehow? That'd be hilarious.
That's no way.
I wonder if it's because he's had some injuries in college. I wonder if that's maybe why he's fallen. Dude, I bet you Luke's freaking out. Luke was
He's a Kyle Hamilton fanatic.
Yeah, he's a fanatic for him, and he was saying get him at 2.
The Vikings Reddit and the Vikings Twitter is melting down.
Yeah, because they're like, now we have to trade for Debo. Oh, that's hilarious.
Good, no, because we fleeced them. The Lions trashed them in that trade.
Well, it's what.
Dude, this is why I said the pre-draft stuff is smoke. The Kayvon stuff was heavy. They took Hutch. I never even heard Jameis to the Lions ever in any way.
Oh yeah, dude, I didn't even know they sent it. Did they even send a scout to Jamison Williams?
No, I don't think so.
Let me look it up. Jamison Williams, Detroit Lions. Dude, these guys are really good about hiding their draft day stuff. I remember no one knew what they were gonna do at 7 last year, and then no one knew what they were gonna do this year either. I don't even see anything that said that they were interested in him. Wow, dude, they really didn't show a single thing. Well, I gotta admit, they were also pretty quiet about Hutchinson because they sent 7 scouts. They were praising Kayvon Thibodeau, and they really barely said a thing about Hutch. Wow, I bet you that's a John Dorsey thing, by the way, because that was John Dorsey's philosophy in both Kansas City and Cleveland. Is he didn't like anything being leaked.
It says Jamison Williams will be ready for training camp. Wow. Hey, by the way, Penny doesn't hate it.
Yeah, he loves it.
He said it might be the most explosive receiver the Lions have ever had.
Yeah.
Oh, did Killer drop out?
Yeah, he keeps coming in and out. I don't know. Maybe his internet's kicking him out. It might be mine. I don't know. Maybe, but
Oh, because I haven't been dropping out.
oh, that's true. So, dude, you know what? I will say this: Alabama receivers, they've been pretty good lately.
They've been really good lately, yeah, except for the one that killed somebody. Besides that, though.
That's true. But on the field, he was.
I mean, you could say he was a killer prospect.
That is true. Well, he was a killer.
Wow, did that just happen?
What just happened?
I think the Raiders just took him. Kyle Hamilton at 14.
Ooh, oh yeah, they did.
That is going to be a crazy.
You mean the Ravens?
Yeah, because they got Marcus Williams.
Ooh,
Dude, Killa is gonna be freaking out.
Killa.
Killa. The
Yeah.
Ravens just took Kyle Hamilton, bro.
Swear to God.
No joke.
Wow.
That's
I wonder
Kyle
how to-
Hamilton and Marcus Williams in the same safety room.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Let's go. I need
Because
that for
Marcus
Lamar,
will play
man.
free safety and Hamilton will play strong safety. You seen Hamilton against the run? He's a monster.
Bro, that and then they're gonna be healthy too.
That's going to be pretty intense.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what though? You know why they did that? Because how do you combat a team that has T. Higgins and Jamar Chase? Now you got two
Yeah.
elite safeties to help over the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's a smart move. That's a really smart football move.
So
Damn, the
that's
Ravens are
that's
so
Marlon
good.
Humphrey,
I don't even know if that was
Ozzie
necessarily a
Newsome
smart
is like a
football move.
freaking
I think it
genius.
was just
bro.
kind of like how the Lions had with Penei Sewell. It's just, oh my gosh, this guy's fell into our laps. We have to take him. I mean,
Bro.
how can you
Ooh.
not take out Hamilton at 14?
Marcus and Kyle.
Well, and don't they also have a really good corner, Marlon Humphrey as well? And that's a good defense. And
Yeah,
don't they have a
the
good pass rush
Lions
guy
are
too?
leaving. Dude, the Lions are leaving this draft with the best, arguably the best edge, and arguably the best receiver in the draft. That is
Oh,
wild.
that's why I keep leaving the page. That's why I was doing that. Okay.
Dude, and they still have a second round pick, and they still have a third round pick because of our comp pick. Wow.
Somebody just said Ravens got Hamilton, and someone said Killa thrilled about this somewhere.
Ooh, so I'm 100% through. I need to push my Lamar agenda.
True. Dude, Hodor just said Goff's gonna be MVP.
What?
Hodor said Goff MVP.
I mean, dude, think about Jameis. Jameson is going to play the Brandon Cooks role and some of the Robert Woods role all in one.
Mm.
That's why Jameson is special, because he can really do both of those jobs. And you've seen what Goff will do with it. And to be fair, DJ Chark is similar to that too, where he's a deep threat and kind of an intermediate guy as well.
Oh, who said Goff MVP?
What?
Who said Goff MVP?
Oh, Hodor did.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, Falco, dude! I swear to God.
I don't know. Falco, bro. They still got like. I just realized something. Garrett, you still got Burks is still around, and you still got. Let's see. You got.
If
Daniel
I'm Washington,
Jackson.
I'll take Treylon.
Trayvon with Terry McLaurin.
You give Carson Wentz, you get that dummy, give him somebody he can throw the ball up in the air too.
Yeah.
To catch wild passes.
See him go Trevor Penning too, or Devin Lloyd or Nakobe Dean, one of those guys.
Bro, I forgot they had Chase Young. That's crazy.
This gives me so much comfort about us not taking QB. I was low-key worried we were gonna take one.
Hey, Rams sauce, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you said the Ravens, the way you said it, bro, the first thing came to my mind was Malik Willis.
No, I mean
I was praying to God that the Ravens didn't do Lamar like that, bro. I was praying to God.
Dude, that's like they would be trading Lamar for a guy who was a worse prospect than he was.
Bro, I would legit. I don't know. I'm not even a Ravens fan, and I would boycott the Ravens.
Dude, that would just be chaos. They'd get so many like tweets and views of Malik went to the Ravens. Whew.
That's a great pick, though, Kyle Ham. That's a great pick.
Oh, A+, dude. If there was anything above an A+, I'd give that to them.
Lions fans are basically saying, I absolutely love the trade. I'm not super thrilled with the pick. They were all thinking it was about to be Malik Willis or Kyle Hamilton. But the Lions needed a number one receiver. That's a fact.
Yep. Well, how do you not like Jameson Williams? It's because they were all such big fans of Treylon Burks.
They were all Treylon Burks fanatics, yeah. But Burks had like an incredibly bad combine. Like, freakishly bad combine. Like, you can't. I know the combine isn't everything, but you also can't pretend like it doesn't exist. Like, man, because when you're talking about comparing, when you're saying, 40 time isn't everything. Well, people forget that even though Cooper Kupp had a bad 40 time, he killed the agility drills, the shuttle.
Bro, he killed every cone drill.
But do you know who didn't? Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks had some of the worst cone drills in history for receivers. Okay, so I'm gonna actually. Are you looking at StreamYard, Killa?
Yeah, I'm on StreamYard.
Watch. I'm gonna share my screen on StreamYard so you guys can see this. But so when you're talking about not hitting right on some stuff, this is gonna go wild for a second. But can you see my screen?
No, not yet.
Analytics has to approve it, I think.
How do I?
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I do.
So look at it. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. But like, if you're not going to be fast, right? But look, Coop. This is Cooper Kupp on the right. He had 9 and 9 on his shuttle and 3 cone. This guy had a 2 and a 2 on his shuttle and 3 cone. He's not agile. Like you got to bring something athletically to the table. He doesn't. His vertical was trash. His broad was okay, but nothing special. His speeds were pretty bad. His bench was bad. Like Traylon athletically, he brought nothing to this. I'm telling you, Traylon reminds me of Sammy Watkins. I have a feeling he's going to be a bust. I really do.
Bro, Cooper Kupp, like his combine was mid.
Yeah,
the cone drills.
The cone, but they love that. But see, here's the difference, though, right? And I don't know about Traylon Burks, but Cooper Kupp was one of the faster receivers at the Senior Bowl. So when you go a guy who's fast in pads, he wasn't that fast in at the combine, but in pads, he's shockingly fast. He's really quick. He's really agile, and so like they love themselves that
Ravens did trade guys.
What?
Yeah, they traded Hollywood Brown and number 100 to the Cardinals for the 23rd pick.
Wait,
they traded who?
Wait, what?
Marquise Brown and a number 100 pick to the
they
Cardinals.
Traded Hollywood.
Hollywood
for who?
For the number 23 pick.
What?
The Cardinals, they go, we lost Kirk. We're going to replace him with Marquise Brown. So the Ravens are going to, the Ravens are about to pick up. We were just trashing Burks, and the Ravens are about to draft him.
Bro, they traded.
Hollywood Brown is gone. He's a Cardinal.
And to be honest, like that doesn't scare me at all.
But do you want Traylon Burks? That's the question.
No,
the Texans taking Kenyon Green.
I think there's so much more to just this. I don't know. I there's always like players I also have gut feelings won't be good, and I don't have like the biggest explanation. And Traylon Burks is one of those guys.
Rams house picture if Bobby had went to the Ravens.
Who?
If Bobby Wagner had went to the Ravens.
Oh my gosh.
Bobby with Kyle and
oh my, that middle of that field would be nuts.
Thank God Bobby chose us, man.
Yes.
Hollywood, they traded Hollywood. What? They're 100% going receiver.
But who are they going? Let's see who's left besides Burks.
Do they think that receiver's going to be better than Marquise, though? Marquise, he's all right, but he was good. I like Marquise, though. He was all right.
Okay. You got available
the Commanders taking
Jahan Dotson?
Yeah. The Penn State, Commanders just took Jahan.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Ravens going to be good, man.
I just read something. Jameson could be a returner, can't he?
Yeah,
Jameson can do everything.
Why do we have Khalif Raymond?
Cut Khalif Raymond. He's the worst.
Dude. I'm still kind of surprised that they traded away Marquise. Isn't that like Lamar's boy? Houston took Kenyon Green.
Uh-huh.
I like Kenyon. I probably would have gone someone else though. Sounds like.
I just don't. I don't know how any Lions fan would. You're leaving the first round with arguably the best edge, the best wide receiver. You still have a second round pick. You still have a third round pick. I don't know how you possibly, dude. You could end up with Kenneth Walker in the second round and leave with the best running back in the draft too.
Mhm.
Let me see what they're talking about in Discord about Hollywood.
It's because there's two things. Number one, Lions fans have been so devoid of talent because of Patricia and Caldwell and Schwartz that I don't think we could know talent unless it's like Calvin Johnson level if it hit us in the face. And so I think that's what. And then number two, half of that it's led by Nacho, and he's such a big
He's
Burks guy
yeah.
that I think that they're like, oh, Burks is this goat, but I don't know.
Yeah, one pride. We do have a second round pick, and I think, man, I'm telling you, I would go Kenneth Walker. You go Kenneth Walker, and you solidify that offense 100%. I know it's not as defensive centric as everyone wants, but you have an opportunity to make the best receiver and the best running back in the draft, and you already got the best edge. Like, man, that's tough to pass up on.
Well, and there's a good receiver. Safety that could be around. His name's Dane Belton from Iowa. I don't know if I ever showed you him. He's a
And
pretty
you
good
could
strong
pick a
safety.
safety in the third, and you could play Deshaun Elliott for a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a safety in the third, you play Deshaun Elliott for a year, that's a viable option. Or how about you freaking, you pick up something else in the third, and I think isn't there still some safeties on the free agent market?
Let me check.
I mean, you guys can't have Tyrann Matthew.
Agent safeties. Tyrann Matthew.
No, he's not coming to you guys. He's coming.
Right.
Yeah, he's coming this way, man.
I'm just surprised you guys haven't signed him yet.
If you wait till after the draft, then it doesn't count against your comp pick formula.
So we might see some news this weekend.
Yep.
Uh,
I think so. There's not really any safety. Oh, there's not really any safeties left.
Yeah, they took Jahan Dodson.
Yeah. Man, the Ravens just traded Marquise Brown and pick number 100 for a first round pick. That is dirt cheap. That's like really dirt cheap.
let's see. Why is my computer being so slow? Free agent receivers 2022 spot track. You guys like more spot track or over the cap, by the way?
What?
Which free agency thing do you guys like? Spot track or over the cap?
I like spot track.
Spot track.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, everyone keeps telling me over the cap's better because reportedly the spot track's sealed or whatever.
I have found it to be less accurate and significantly worse looking and harder to deal with. Spot track is very easy to use, very clean. And the information is,
see, bro, I thought Jordan Davis was gonna fall to the Chargers.
dude, that would be nuts. I didn't want that at all.
Oh,
the Chargers
man.
probably go receiver though.
Yeah.
No, they have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
Yeah, but Mike, I don't know about Mike, man.
They just signed him to an extension this year. He's done.
But yeah, I know that, but I don't know about Mike though. And then Keenan's getting old.
I do like Waco a lot though. I think Mike's a pretty legit receiver.
Let's see, Julio Jones. So we're on receiver, right? That's the position.
Oh, I forgot about Julio.
So the Texans got Kenyon Green, offensive. He's the top inside offensive lineman taken in the draft. Washington is taking Jahan Dotson. Then it's the Chargers are up. Who could the Chargers be looking at? Oh, oh no, wait, hold on. Let me look at the Chargers depth chart. I need to see who they need here. I was about to say Jermaine. Dude, I told you Jermaine Johnson was going to drop. Remember I told you that?
Yep.
I said because it just didn't seem like it. All that hype seemed fake AF. It really did. They were talking about him being a top 5 pick. Remember?
That's true. It's true.
What are we even talking
Well, he
about?
gained a lot of hype after the Senior Bowl, and he had a good combine too. And so,
Oh, the Chargers getting Zion Johnson.
Who?
Zion Johnson,
Zion Johnson. He's a really good guard.
Boston
I like
College.
Okay. I like Boston College players, to be honest. They actually are pretty good.
Bro, AJ Brown went to the Eagles.
it. Dude, Lamar Jackson's not
Wait,
happy
A.J.
about
Brown
them
went to the
trading
Eagles?
Hollywood.
AJ Brown went to the Eagles, bro.
When did that happen? What the heck?
Just
There's so
now.
much stuff happening. Hey, you want to see something funny, Killer? Are you on Discord still?
Yeah.
I'm sending you a message.
Bro,
Dude, Lamar
AJ Brown
Jackson
went to the
sneaked
freaking
in.
Eagles.
Let's just say Lamar Jackson is not happy.
Oh. Yep, go ahead to Miami tomorrow.
He retweeted.
Bro,
That's
AJ
what I made
they
a
really
comment. I thought that was
Listen.
his boy.
If AJ Brown's gone, bro, Debo's gone.
You think they're trading for Debo?
No, I'm talking about if AJ Brown is gone,
Imagine if the Ravens
that might be
traded
a
for
precedent
Debo,
that Debo's gone.
Imagine if the Ravens traded for Debo, though. For real.
But now AJ Brown's on a team with Jalen Hurts. Like, what's that gonna do?
I don't know what's going on, man. There's so much stuff happening all at once. It's getting pretty wild out here.
By the way, for all this hype that Burks apparently has, every receiver is getting drafted before him. Like,
Yeah.
Jahan
He
Dotson picked.
He had one of the worst combines ever. And there wasn't anything else really showing.
Apparently, though, he's the only guy with a first-round grade, according to Nacho. So that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Wow,
I know.
I can't believe AJ Brown's at. So Robert Woods and who?
Do what?
I said
Oh,
so
for the
Robert
Titans.
Woods and who?
Yeah, Titans don't have a single receiver.
Oh, I forgot he went to the Titans.
Yeah, so it's like it's just Robert Woods and who do they have over there? I don't know.
Nobody else.
Jesus Christ. Titans stupid, man. Well, I guess he wanted too much money. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I'm just processing it all. I wonder if DK gets
No, because I was trying to make sure my mic wasn't like.
Oh, no,
trash.
you're good. I wonder if DK's getting traded too, man. So much stuff's going on here.
Wow. AJ's gone? Oh, that's crazy.
What did they get pick number 19 for him?
Yep. 18. Well,
Yeah, whatever it is.
Tell you guys just lagged out a bunch. What do you guys say?
oh shoot.
We're just trying to process it all. Yeah, the Eagles are trading 18th overall pick and a third-round pick to the Titans for A.J. Brown.
Well, we were just talking about the NFC East now. They got AJ Brown's over there, which is Jalen Hurts as a quarterback.
And, well, they got Devontae Smith, too.
Izzy wants to die yet live.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
Eagles probably going to be all right.
Dude, this is fantastic. I am.
Bro, this is a great draft. And
This
this
is
not even. We still got a little minute to go.
I really don't think there's been a bad pick so far, in my opinion. I mean, maybe Jahan Dotson. But I like that. I like that the Chargers are trying to protect Justin Herbert because wasn't he super pressured last year?
I think so.
Yeah, he was pretty highly pressured. Wait, who
so-
did they take?
They picked Zion Johnson. That's who the Chargers picked.
Who was he, a guard?
Yeah, he's a guard.
Okay.
He's probably the top guard. Him and Kenyon Johnson.
Kenyon Green, yeah.
Titans are dumb, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what the Titans are doing, but they got pick 18. Maybe they trade Traylon Burks. I mean, like, to be fair, you know, you get their best rookie contract years, trade them and get another guy. That's not exactly a terrible maneuver.
Okay, man. I wonder what the Rams are doing.
Dude, with as cheap as it is to move into the first, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Rams move in.
Bro, if we move to the first, I'll probably just pass. Bro, you know how many players that we could just, oh my God.
Who could we go after right now in the first round that would blow your mind?
Oh, Izzy's dying because of the AJ Brown trade.
Who would I?
Oh, that's right. He's dying because the
who's
AJ.
left?
That's funny, but you're living because the Lions are killing it. That's funny.
Let me see who's
We could be going after. Can Tyler Linderbaum play guard? Because I would like that.
He's kind of small though. He's 293
I'm okay
or
with
295
that.
or something.
That's
So I
big
don't
enough.
know.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
So, by the way, no more than 5 receivers have ever been drafted in a single draft. By the way,
In the first round.
yeah, in the first round. So, the record could be broken, I guess, of Burks if
Oh,
drafted.
you know who would make me happy though? Rams house. What's his name? Where is he? Jermaine Johnson.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If he
If
keeps
we got
dropping,
Jermaine Johnson, bro,
that would be pretty nutty.
man. If we trade in the first, that would be amazing. I thought it was gonna happen, but that would be amazing.
Dude, this is fantastic. Bro, every team's kind of nailing it. I do think Doxson's a bit of a reach, though. I wasn't that big of a fan of Jahan Doxson, but I guess Washington will Washington.
People are pretty happy with what the Lions are doing. All over Twitter, people are praising the Lions.
Well, it's got to be a great draft. How could you not like this draft unless you were a crazy person? Wow. I probably have to give an A+ to both picks. I know Hamilton was there, but offense is going to be explosive now.
I mean, I think there's a better chance that Jamison Williams is a top tier wide receiver than Hamilton is a top tier safety.
Oh, Tennessee.
You think so?
I think
Oh,
so.
the Titans took Treylon.
Now, I will say Hamilton went to the best possible situation for him. The best humanly possible situation for Hamilton was the Ravens, who pump out good safeties and who have Marcus Williams, who's already a stud. Because what did I tell you about Kyle Hamilton? I said his instincts as a deep safety are still needing to be developed. So you put him next to a guy like Marcus Williams, who really has great instincts as a deep center field safety, and you can let Hamilton eat on the underneath stuff and eat and man on the tight ends and the running backs and stuff. So and the Ravens are great at coaching secondary players. So I think literally the best scenario possible for Hamilton in this entire draft was the Ravens.
Well, and I really, dude, here's the biggest thing though. The only reason Williams probably even fell is because of that ACL.
Correct.
Like it's
if
such a
Williams
steal.
doesn't get hurt and he balls out in the championship game, we're probably talking about Williams being a top 5, top 10 pick. I don't think there's any debate about that. I really don't. Any word on who the Chargers are taking yet?
No,
Packer fans are probably not happy right now.
Oh, no, they took Zion Johnson. So we're now on the
Yeah.
Eagles at 18. Oh, and they took Traylon Burks. Okay, I'm catching up now.
Yeah,
the
Titans.
Titans took Treylon Burks.
Oh man, how do you feel about that? So we have a Titans fan in the stream right now. He's a Lions / Titans fan. How you feel about Traylon Burks? We were just trashing him hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, the Titans, their receiving core is not nice at all.
No.
I mean, Woods is fine. I think Burks could be a good receiver, but I don't think he'll be a stud. But
I tell you, I just have a really bad feeling about Burks. I've been saying it since the first time we watched Burks together. I've been saying I just don't feel good about him. And I'm willing to go with my gut. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. But my gut tells me I'm not. I just think it's something off there.
Titans, Jesus Christ.
And this is going to be so popular among Detroit. You got the guy who's from Michigan, the hometown hero, and you go ahead and grab arguably the best receiver in the country. That's going to get you a lot of good PR, and you're getting yourself great players. This is.
So hey, Killer, you want to be real happy?
Yeah.
All these guys, right? AJ Brown, Marquise Brown, GK Metcalf, all these dudes are about to get paid between 20 and 25 million a season. Easy. And we got A-Rob for 15. Tell me that's not an absolute steal.
Bro, and A-Rob was the best receiver in free agency.
That's an absolute steal. Hands down.
I can't wait. I'm ready for the
What
season
does
today.
Les Snead do? Does he just like find dirt on the players you guys sign or something, and then
I think what the deal is that I think Stan Kroenke has cocaine farms in Colombia, and he's giving free cocaine out to every one of the teams.
What it is, it's similar to what the Lakers do sometimes. It's what they do is they tell you give this money, and then they tell you we're gonna have all these gigs for you. Since you're in LA, we're gonna have you these commercials, the ads, all type of stuff they're gonna give you under the table. That's right. What's be happening? All the extra
And
money.
by the way, that's to me that's perfectly legal. If you have let's say the Rams have an extended size marketing team that goes, "Hey, we're going to hook up players with promotional opportunities to make extra money." There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
dude, the Titans gave a contract of 4 years, over $100 million for AJ. That
Your boy Nacho's freaking out because
he
thinks
that's
the
what AJ
Titans
got?
did what we should have done. What?
Yeah.
AJ got 4 years, $100 million.
Wait, they already gave him an
guaranteed.
extension?
Yeah, 4 years, $100 million.
Whoa, that's way too much money. Oh my gosh!
Jesus Christ!
Hold on. Let me make sure my math is right. But that's nuts, right?
Bro, I just don't understand this.
That's 25 of them, dude.
He got his
He got
25.
paid top $3 million. He's got paid top 3 in the NFL. Among
Debo's next, man.
Debo's about to get 50.
I'm
If
telling you right
AJ's
now.
worth
I'm telling you
25.
right now. The Niners are not going to pay Debo after that contract AJ Brown just got. No way the Niners do that. But the funny thing about the Titans is that they got their number one receiver basically has to be a rookie.
So who do you guys think Saints take here? Like,
Oh, the Saints are tripping.
The Saints are up again?
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to go defense. You know, they may trade this Trent McDuffie guy or after Daxton Hill potentially. I know they've got safeties, but I mean, you can never really have too many safeties.
oh, Willis is still around.
They could go Willis too, yeah.
Dude,
Hold on.
it just makes me laugh considering the fact that there's people saying draft Willis and he hasn't even picked top 20 yet.
People were talking about. They were talking about. Hold on, what's that?
Actually, by the way, one pride to answer your question earlier about Bob Quinn. Bob Quinn probably would have took in Jermaine Johnson at 2.
Yeah, now you get it.
Jesus
Now
Christ.
you know why they got rid of him. There's no way the Titans were going to pay AJ Brown. Dude, there is not a chance he's worth $25 million a season. There's not a chance. I mean, am I crazy? He's not that good, right?
He's good, but not that good.
Dude, he's not even averaged 1,000 yards in the first 3 years of his career. He's averaged.
The Saints drafted Trevor Penning.
Trevor Penning.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's known as a
What?
bully tackle.
But,
So
but they are set. Are they about to trade somebody? They have a stacked O line, don't they? Hold on. Penning's an O lineman, right?
Yeah, but Armstead left, didn't he?
Yeah, but didn't they switch? Oh yeah, I thought they. That's right. They moved Andrus Pete in like permanently. I thought they were gonna put Pete there, but yeah, I guess. Man, they love having a good O line, don't they? Those dicks. They went. Yeah, Armstead's gone, so they replaced their left tackle. Now they still have Pete, McCoy, Ruiz, and Ramchick there. Like, good lord.
they're just out here like we will never have pressure on our quarterbacks.
Well, dude, I'm telling you, Jameis has no excuses. He has. We were talking about how stacked they are. Now they just added in another offensive lineman in the first round for him.
Dude.
Kurt Warner is comparing Traylon Burks to Anquan Bolden.
Anquan Bolden, bro.
Ironically, you remember what I said when we watched this film? I said his ceiling looks like a guy like Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
But I believe Anquan Bolden was better than one of the least agile players in NFL history. See, I'm pulling up Anquan Bolden's combine. exactly what he looked like. Oh, he didn't do the agility numbers at the combine. Bro, AJ Brown hasn't even averaged 1,000 yards a year, and he just got 25 million.
That's skew max right there.
That's actually mind-boggling to me.
Jeez, man.
Man, we still got a lot of picks to go too.
Dude, and it's not like he's going to a team that has a QB to throw him the ball. You got freaking Jalen Hurts back there.
Hey, he got a lot of weapons now.
He's just not.
I feel like Jalen Hurts has his fans though, so we'll see what happens. Bro, I'm still in awe of my team's draft. I still can't believe we got Hutch and Jameson.
I mean, you should be ecstatic, I feel like. Anytime you leave with basically the best player at two different positions, you should be pretty happy.
Oh, yeah. Especially because their positions arguably of need. Because DJ Chark, as much as I love him, he is coming off a major injury. And you get Jameson, so you get two players who are good deep threats. And let's be honest, I feel like that was our weakness last year. We had 0 deep threats. I mean, our best one was Josh Reynolds, and we didn't get him to like the last 6 games.
I'm feeling better about the Traylon Burks thing now, Izzy, because I remember what my thought was. Because people were talking about him being a top 10 pick, and I wasn't feeling that because remember, I now remember distinctly analytic that I said he reminds me of an Anquan Bolden because he's big and he's strong and he bullies people with his body, but he's not really a run after the catch guy. He's not really a super agile guy or a fast guy. But hey, an Anquan Bolden type receiver can still be a pretty good receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So I take back my Traylon Burks to go be a bust, and I'll just say he fits a very specific kind of role.
Pittsburgh's 100% taking Malik Willis.
I think so.
100%.
He gets really grabbed. He gets flagged for holding penalties in the NFL. He keeps his technique up, which is not good. And then left tackle in the NFL, he could be overmatched right away.
Excuse me.
Needs more bend. I think this is a wall. They need a left tackle, right? Well, they got Arkansas line left for Armstead, right? They drafted him with the third round.
Hey, we might be able to get some guys, man.
So Bucky Brooks just said on NFL Network, he said if Jameson Williams returns to form, he has a chance to be the value pick of the whole draft.
Yeah, Jamo's nice.
Another STL product.
Come on, man.
Brad at Holmes,
We turn him out.
Steals drafts. Why do players always fall for him?
Bro, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
What
happened?
happened?
Bro, the Steelers took Kenny Pickett.
No way!
What?
Bro, what? Over Malik?
What? Oh,
Over Malik?
man.
Dude, guys, Kenny Pickett would have the smallest hands in NFL history. That is hilarious.
He's a Pittsburgh guy, but still. Bro, Malik might go outside.
It's probably because Malik Willis is a gosh awful prospect, and it's why the only way you like Willis is if you watch the highlight tape.
Bro, Kenny Pickett?
I don't know why anyone would pick Kenny Pickett over Willis. Maybe it's because he's more pro ready. I don't know.
Probably.
But my thing is, why would you get Mitch Trubisky if you care
Yeah,
about
why would you take
ready?
me? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Bro, Pittsburgh.
I feel like Mitch Trubisky has a higher ceiling than Kenny Pickett.
Man, bro, Kenny Pickett?
Is Mike Tomlin trying to get fired or something?
Kenny Pickett, bro.
Dan Orlovsky just tweeted out the Lions are about to be a problem.
It's true.
Bro, this dude plays quarterback with 2 gloves on, bro. Like,
To be fair, so did Kurt Warner at the end of his career. But he
He's
had
just
broken
white,
like 12
Teddy
fingers.
Bridgewater. So Kellen Cowherd also said starting to really like the Lions' offensive pieces, have their left tackle, tight end, running back of the future, and now have a really nice receiver core group.
They don't have the running back in the future. But
Oh, I know. Why Swift? I feel like people just like look at Swift's a couple plays and they think, "Oh, he's great."
Kenny Pickett, man.
You know what? People in the Rams chat and the Rams Discord have been freaking out every time a receiver gets taken. The Packers they're gonna end up with Christian Watson lots.
Bro, man, Packers, man, F the Packers. I don't care about them.
Dude, the Packers are in shambles. They have no. You trade away Devontae, and then you're gonna be stuck with Christian Watson.
I don't know what to think about this whole Kenny Pickett thing, man.
Bro, I don't know, man. I got to see him. I got to
He's
see him play.
mediocre as heck. Dude. By the way, okay, this Rams house. David, did you see the in Discord?
Yeah, I did.
What?
Not surprising.
You think he would love Jameson? Isn't he all about the separation and everything?
He's not consistent about nothing.
Oh, it's probably because he won in Hamilton.
He wanted Hamilton.
Yeah. Which I understand. I would have been pretty upset if it wasn't Jameson Williams or Hamilton.
Bro, Steelers fans are about to kill themselves, bro.
That was in no way, shape, or form an aggressive trade.
We gave up a third. Oh, I guess in 32, but technically that's just swapping first round picks. I don't really feel like that's losing.
No,
anything.
all you did was give up a third because you basically swapped first and second, and that evened itself out.
Mm-hmm.
You gave up a third to move up spots in the draft, man. There's just no chance you can be sad about that trade. If you don't like the pick, fine, but the trade itself was absolute genius.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Is he just giving a comment? Giving up a third rounder to move up to 20 is the opposite of aggressive. It's theft. It's so true. Because what? And the Vikings
because you went up 20 in the first and only went back 12 in the second, and then you gave up a third. Like that's a steal of a draft of a trade.
Might be the best trade of the draft so far.
I mean, Vikings fans are absolutely going nuts about it. They're so mad.
Who could possibly be there at 32 to really justify it, too? Are you thinking we'd take Walker round 2? Do you still think he's going to be around at that Vikings pick?
Who?
Kenneth Walker.
At the Vikings pick? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, 46? Yeah, I think he will. I think there's a good chance. A lot of people like Brees Hall better. I think there's a good chance he's there at 46.
I'm down for one of those two. I'm down for Walker or Chanel, one of those monsters.
2021 22.
I just. Oh, my word.
Kenny Pickett, man.
I don't understand that. He's 24 years old, I believe.
Right.
He has the smallest hands in NFL history. He sucked for 4 years. It was only good 1 year. He has 36 career fumbles, so you do know hands are an issue for him in cold weather.
It's going to get even worse in the NFL.
Yeah.
I just don't see it because he doesn't even have a strong arm. I mean, it's not like I'm not saying it's a weak arm, but it's not like it's a crazy arm.
The Patriots are on the on the clock now.
Who's the top guys from?
Ooh,
They could get
Okay.
Jermaine. They could get.
That's-
Ooh.
that's good. The Patriots got Trent McDuffie.
Yep.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a
okay. I feel like Patriots will take Jermaine. He
No,
fits the
he
mold.
said they just took McDuffie.
They took
They took
McDuffie.
McDuffie. That's who the Pats took.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I thought they liked those man coverage guys. McDuffie was always kind of like more of a mix, but more zone.
Oh, no. Never mind. It says they're trading back.
Oh, they're trading back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With who, I wonder? Did the
Packers.
Packers trade up, or have they always been at that spot, that 22?
I wonder
I
who
don't
they're trading
know.
back with. Let's see.
The Packers have 2 picks in this draft.
Patriots are trading back.
I'm just surprised that if they are trading back, they're trading back now. I mean, why would you trade back? Let's see. Packers have always had 22. They got it from the Las Vegas trade.
Okay. That's right. Yeah, I remember now.
Oh, George Karlaftis is still around too. Devin Lloyd's still around. Wow, I can't believe he's falling so far. Let's see, who else is still around? Sam Howell's still around. Let's see. George Pickens, Travis Jones. I know these guys fans. Tyler Limbaum's still around.
It's a lot of good players still around.
That's what I've been saying. This draft doesn't have the most QBs. I'll admit to that. It doesn't have that insane like top talent or anything, but it has a lot of good players past pick 3.
The Chiefs traded up.
Oh, the Chiefs. Ooh.
Yeah.
What could they
I could
possibly
see
be
them-
one?
Ooh, I could see him trade for Christian Watson after losing Tyreek Hill.
No, it's too early for Christian Watson, I think. I bet they're trading up for they might be trading up for Jermaine Johnson. Honestly, they could use some defensive pieces.
That is true.
Watch him take Malik Willis.
Just pouring.
Why not? Let's see. Let me go to the Chiefs depth chart and see what they need for real. Because let's look at this depth chart and see where they're at here. They could definitely use some O linemen. They could use some receiver help. They could defensively. They could definitely use.
If I'm them, I'm drafting somebody on defense.
I'm probably taking a corner if I'm them. Their corners are weak sauce. I wouldn't. They might take McDuffie here.
Let's see.
They're going to take McDuffie. Watch. Maybe. Do they need a safety? No, they got Justin Reed and Juan Thornhill, but their safeties are trash. They have good linebackers too. I think they legit. They are either going to go Nakobe Dean or they're going to go McDuffie.
McDuffie. Oh, yeah. They are taking McDuffie.
They could do Jermaine Johnson if they're going to move Chris Jones back to defensive tackle.
Yeah, the Chiefs, they're taking McDuffie.
Oh, it's already up?
Yeah, they're taking
Okay.
McDuffie.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought they were going to need a corner. Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
Great pick. Dude, so many players are sliding that I did not think were going to slide.
The Steelers fan in our Discord said, "I really want a Willis, but I F with Pickett." So it's funny.
Man,
I
if
think
I'm the
these-
Rams, bro, I draft in the second. I traded up in the second round, bro. It's
Yeah.
so many players.
there's so many players left. You're right.
Small hands, pick it. McDuffie, he was so good in college. It's gonna be interesting. to see.
Kurt Warner's talking up Pickett.
Well, Pickett had a good year. He has good footwork,
Uh-huh.
and I would say his throwing motion's pretty good. And he can struggle with reads, but he's pretty mobile. By the way, if anything, I actually kind of agree with Nacho on that. He kind of reminds me of Daniel Jones in a way.
That's not a good thing, is it?
I know. It's the fact that he has that he can move and can surprisingly has good footwork, but like the fact that he cannot read a defense. I don't think he can read a defense well at all.
The first night, did they do first and second or just first?
Just first.
Okay.
Wow, Devin Lloyd, man, I'm so.
There's still a
I'm
lot
very
to go. To be fair, there's still a whole third of the draft to go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. how
Andrew
long?
Goof, this guy's still around. I really like him. Here, Elam. I think Buffalo's probably going to go Brees Hall. I think they want to go running back. I mean, Izzy wanted this guy for a while. That was funny.
Oh, Green Bay is about to take Jermaine Johnson.
Ooh, I don't.
They lost. They lost. What's his face? They lost
Darius Smith.
Yeah, they're about to take Jermaine Johnson.
Ooh, him and Rashawn Gary is going to be a good duo.
I mean, that's their most pressing need because they have. You're talking about the Packers got. They're pretty solid on the O line. They need receivers, but there's not really any receivers to take right now. All the first round receivers are gone. I could see them taking a linebacker or
a corner or a D lineman because they still have Adrian Amos and Darnell Savage on the safety group. They still have Jared Alexander. Like their secondary is great. I don't know. Well, we're talking about pass rushers. They have Rashawn Gary and they have Preston Smith. That's still two good pass rushers, right?
Yeah. Well, Preston is old though, so that might be it.
What?
Preston's old, so that might be it.
They still have Kenny Clark. Man, I don't know what the crap Green Bay. If I'm Green Bay, I might trade back. There's not really anything like you absolutely need right now. Although trading back hasn't really been worth it, has it?
I think only 2 teams have traded back.
They have a decent linebacking core. I don't know what they do. Maybe they go for Devontae Wyatt from Georgia, that defensive tackle. They bolster the D line.
Yeah.
They could do Devontae Wyatt. They could do. What about the they could trade for or they could take freaking Tyler Linderbaum and upgrade the O line even more.
Mm.
If Linderbaum can play guard, and they have Bakhtiari, they got Josh Myers at center, and Eldon Jenkins at right tackle. They could play Linderbaum at guard. That'd be bolstering the offensive line quite a bit.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, Luke's definitely the reason Luke's mad about it is he definitely thinks Hamilton's next Ed Reed. He just said everyone you think the Ravens see Ed Reed all over again. Jeez.
I mean, they don't even play the same position, so I don't know about all that jazz.
Well, I see him as a strong safety. I don't really see him much as a free safety.
He is a strong safety, and he's going to play strong safety because they have Marcus Williams, who's absolutely a free safety.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's the best place for him to have gone.
Bro, Packers drafted Quay.
Well, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
That's super interesting, actually.
So he's a inside linebacker, right?
Yeah.
And didn't he have like a crazy combine?
Quay, I think he did.
Let's see, I'm gonna look it up real quick.
But I probably would have took Dean though.
Yeah, I
over
mean,
Quay. If he was gonna take a linebacker, they should have took Dean.
well, they have a guy though. They have a guy in Devondre Campbell who's pretty good. So I'm assuming they're getting a guy to play next to him that maybe plays complementary to his style. And I think Quay's a little bit bigger and a little bit more of a run stopper. So Quay had a great combine, by the way. He was actually pretty phenomenal.
Bro,
Yeah,
so I wonder
history.
what the Packers gonna do with their wide receiver room.
Well, I think they're going to take a wide receiver with the next pick, and they might even take one in the second round.
Mm.
Okay, so it was Nakobe Dean who's the guy we're talking about, right?
Yeah. Still can't believe it. I like Walker, but I like Dean more, if I'm honest with you. But
No, but they do different stuff.
it's true.
And they are, like I said, they already have a good inside linebacker in Devondre Campbell. So they're probably looking for a guy to be a complement to him.
Bro, analytics, the Lions have some good players that might drop at
Dude, we
32.
might. Can you imagine if we get Leo
They
Chanel?
don't have 32 anymore.
Oh, I forgot they traded. I'm tripping.
But they got 46, and there's going to be some good players there.
I'm tripping. I think they have 32.
And dude, there's a bunch of players I think could fall. I think Kier Elam's gonna fall because I think Andrew Booth's gonna be picked before him. I think those linebackers.
The Bills just traded up.
You want to see why they took
Walker?
Hey, I'm going to share my screen real quick. I'll show you why they traded up for Quay Walker. Look he had a really good combine. And Nakobe Dean didn't even do the combine. Here you go.
Why are so many players not do the combine this year?
You see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, 9.63.
Ooh, that's elite.
Whoa.
That's elite.
That's a great combine. And realistically, I mean, you're talking about a guy who's bigger, 240, and he's really fast. Look at that 40-yard dash, 9.65 score on a 40-yard dash. This is the sideline to sideline linebacker. So when you look at Devondre Campbell, he's kind of similar, but he's a lot more of a run stopper, I think.
Oh, Ravens just traded to 25. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna watch this film, but I can understand what they're doing with Quay Walker. I think I understand. I understand the concept.
I'm looking at the list. Brad Holmes has drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown, Penei Sewell, and Aleem McNeil, Jameson Williams, and Hutchinson in just the last 2 drafts. And then you've still got players like Afitu and Levi who could still become good players. And you got these rest of these picks. He is killing it draft wise.
So, you know who the Bills are going to take?
Brees Hall.
No, they're taking Jermaine Johnson, I bet.
Ooh, Jermaine
Did they
Vaughn.
already have 2 good edges or something?
Let's look at the depth chart real quick. The Buffalo Bills they got Von Miller, obviously.
Oh wait, no, I doubt they will actually. Rams house. They drafted Gregory Rousseau last year in the first.
I forgot about Russo.
Oh, so is he going to play? Do they run a 4? Oh, they run a 4-3. Did Von Miller just sign up to go play a defensive end? Has he ever played defensive end in the NFL before?
Has Denver been a 4-3?
No, they've been 3-4.
Oh,
It says the Bills are taking Khair Elam.
no,
Wow.
my God!
Oh, corner, yeah, dude. They just paired a guy with White.
Yeah, those 2 are going to
Dang,
be.
that secondary now has Tre'Davious White, Elam, Jordan Poyer, and Micah Hyde. That is a secondary. And then now they got Von Miller and Ed Oliver and Greg Rousseau.
Sir,
That's a
Rams,
defense.
Bills, week 1, baby. That's what we need.
Dang, they have their defense is absurd, isn't it?
Dang. My boy Jermaine just falling out here. Although I kind of dropped my enthusiasm after I saw that pass rush win rate stat and pressure state when unblocked.
Hey,
Dude, the
Dallas, now,
Bills defense.
what about Dallas? Dallas could take. No, they wouldn't take Jermaine because they got Wilson.
Dallas? Okay, what's the dumbest thing that a team could do? Dallas will probably do that. I don't believe in Dallas at all.
Man, Dallas might as well take Malik Willis, man.
They might as well.
Tell Dak to get up out of there.
Honestly, if I was Dallas, I'd probably just trade back. I mean, who do they need pass rush up? Aren't they pretty set at pass
They
rush?
got Trevor. Not say Trevor. I'm tripping. They got Lawrence.
They have Lawrence. They have
Michael Parsons.
Yeah, they're pretty. Let's see. They did lose Gregory though.
Yeah, they lost Randy.
Oh, but they got Dante Fowler. I mean, I know it's
But
not.
now listen to this though. If the Cowboys take Jermaine Johnson, that's tough.
You know who the Cowboys are going to take?
I hope they don't take Jermaine Johnson though, because I don't want to hear the Cowboys, man.
No, I think they're going to take
Cowboys
Daxton Hill.
fans,
They need some safety help. I bet they take Daxton Hill.
bro. If they take Jermaine, I'm gonna be mad.
Daxton Hill makes too much sense to them because really, you have Malik Willis, you got Jermaine Johnson, and then you have inside linebackers. I think that safety, or maybe they go Andrew Booth from Clemson.
Andrew Booth's a really thought highly of guy, but
They may want to take him to pair opposite side of Trevin Diggs, but I think they're going to go with or maybe they go Tyler Linderbaum.
actually I could see him go Jermaine. I remember they lost Gregory Brandery.
No, they're not going to go. They don't have room for Tyler Linderbaum. Never mind. I forgot they got Tyler Biadasz.
I think they're going Jermaine, honestly.
Jermaine, Micah, Lawrence.
I don't know, man. I don't know that they need Jermaine.
To me, they need offensive linemen.
Well, remember,
No, they
Rams
got
lost-
Tyron
lost-
Smith, Connor McGovern, Tyler Biadasz, Zach Martin. They need a right tackle, but there's no tackles left on in there.
Yeah, 'cause they
Anywhere.
lost Wilson.
Actually, there's Bernhard Ryman. He's considered a first round guy.
Who?
Bernhard Ryman. He's an offensive tackle from Central Michigan.
Looks like they have a guy named Tyler Smith from Tulsa up here too, pretty high.
Yeah. I don't understand the hype with Tyler Smith. Honestly, he kind of reminds me of Greg Robinson.
Yikes.
I'm so sad about Kyrie Elam. I was hoping he'd fall. Oh well. Buffalo will make him good.
Who?
Hey, Rams house.
What's up?
Rams fans, they're praying that Jermaine Johnson just falls to the third round for us.
Yeah. I
Jesus
bet
Christ.
they are.
If that happened, we'll get investigated probably.
Yeah, we're gonna get a freaking not by the NFL, by the U.S. government probably.
Yeah, I know.
You guys will just keep getting league tampering if you guys get Jermaine. Not even Kevin.
Cowboys better pick Jermaine though.
Penai just called McDuffie a poor man's honey badger.
Who did?
Penai.
That's fun.
He's flip of a coin, man. Love that guy.
Wait, somebody's saying let's go Lions. Did they just trade up again? I honestly almost wouldn't be surprised.
Just for 3 first-round picks.
They traded up. They're taking. I mean, dude, why the F not? You're rebuilding the team, man.
What can we
Trade-
trade though?
Trade
Next year's
46
first?
and next year's third. Who cares?
Do you think a team would take that trade?
That's what you guys just did to trade up to 12.
It's true. Who do we pick though? Andrew Booth, I guess.
Right
Who
now,
signed?
right now, you could take an inside linebacker. You could take any of your inside linebackers. They're all still available. None of them taken yet, except for Quay. You
Yeah.
could get Nakobe Dean or Devin Lloyd, or you could pick up Andrew Bruce Jr. or there's options on the board. You could pick up Daxton Hill or the Lewis Sign guy you like from Georgia. Kenneth Walker, baby.
Oh, Zaire 6'1".
That's pretty big.
What do you think Aiden Hutchinson's and Jamison Williams stat line can be?
I wouldn't be. I bet. I mean, I don't know about. I don't want to say a full stat line, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Jamison put up 1,000 yards in his rookie season. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Oh,
What about Hutch?
I
You
see.
think he'd like H-back?
The reason I say that with Jamison Killa is because just look at him as a replacement for Brandon Cooks. Look what Goff did with Brandon Cooks. Goff loves going to Brandon Cooks. So even if you just put him in the Brandon Cooks role, he'll get 1,000 yards. I mean, dude, he almost had 1,000 yards with Amon-Ra last year, and he in the slot. So it's definitely doable. And then Hutch, I say Hutch probably puts up 9 to 11 sacks and is like a pretty good run defender. I don't think he's going to blow the barn doors off year one necessarily, but I'd say he's probably a pretty good edge right off the bat.
I need the Cowboys to mess this up, man.
I mean, if anyone can mess this up, it's the Cowboys, right?
Yes, I need them to mess it up. Please don't do that.
Well, so the Bills felt the need to jump over the Cowboys to take Kaiir Elam. So maybe that's telling, right? Maybe they were targeting a corner. Because they literally jumped, because they were at 25. They literally just jumped the Cowboys. So I'm thinking the Cowboys were going to go corner, and I think they probably still go corner, and they go with the guy that we were talking about, Andrew Booth Jr.
Dude, this is fantastic. Every pick other than Kenny Pickett, I think I approve.
By the way, the Vikings have demonstrably gotten worse.
Right, that's really the only pick I didn't really like that was Kenny Pickett.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually liked most of the picks. I don't know that I've had many problems with any. I mean, I'm looking at the history of them. I mean, really, most of the picks made sense.
And then the Treylon thing, well, it's not really Treylon. I think the Titans are stupid for letting that Jay Brown go, though.
Yeah, but they weren't going to pay him $25 million, so why not?
Yeah.
And by the way, Treylon actually makes sense when you realize that their quarterback
is who he is, like having a big bodied receiver who's strong, can box out receivers and kind of catch contested catches, Traylon makes more sense for a guy like him than a guy like AJ Brown does, I think. Just stylistically.
Man, the Cowboys taking their sweet time.
Who?
I said the Cowboys taking their sweet time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they sure are. Well, it looks like Jerry Jones is talking to him right now on the phone, whoever they're taking.
They took Tyler Smith. I don't know who that is.
That's who I was talking about. He's the lineman I was talking about, the tackle from Tulsa.
Okay, yeah, they took him. I'm glad they didn't take James.
You know why I knew it. You know why I said they were going to take him was because they're still trying to justify the bag they gave to Zeke, man. I knew they were going to do something stupid.
Bro, that's the reason why. That's the reason why the Cowboys, that Zeke contract set them back, man.
And the funny part is that Tony Pollard's a pretty darn good back himself.
Yes. Okay.
They should have just got another running back in the draft and let Zeke walk, man. It's a dumb idea. It was dumb.
I haven't seen Tyler Smith tape. Is he good?
No, I haven't either, but analytics said he reminds him of Greg Robinson.
Oh God.
So that's not a good
Well,
thing.
I didn't see any technical stuff with him, man. It was just
Pure
power.
athleticism.
I pray that happens. I don't pray for him, but I pray for the Cowboys fans.
Dude, I don't like whenever they talk to me about an O lineman who's, especially at tackle, who's just an athletic freak like Jason Smith and Greg Robinson. I'm always like, I want to see some technique, or you can F yourself, because I have seen so many athletic O linemen, especially left tackles, who ended up being garbage. Because you got to think about hand fighting and footwork is like really the biggest key to playing a left tackle. I really don't care how fast you run a 40 at left tackle. Like, it's literally one of the least important things to me. At left tackle, you're not even pulling that often. They don't call it the pulling tackle. They call it the pulling guard. Like, you're not even really – I mean, yeah, like, granted, a guy like Whitworth was, like, getting in space and making nice blocks on the second level. But if you can't even block like your main guy, then, man.
To be fair, yes, Izzy, it must be done just to get those. Like literally half of the reason I went Walker is just to see like the same old Lions fans just blow up. It'd be hilarious. I just saw this stat real quick. Ramsdale, 71.5% of Keenan Walker's yards were after contact in 2021.
I'm telling you, not only is that impressive as crap, but they've shown that yards after contact is one of the most translatable stats to the NFL. Because at the NFL level, any fast running back can hit a hole at the college level and take off, right? That's super easy to do. But the balance required to absorb a hit and keep running it's an ability that translates. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Baltimore's on the clock again.
Hey man, analytic Mel Kiper saying the exact same stuff you were saying
about Tyler Smith.
Yeah, he just said he has no technique. He has bad hand placement. He holds a lot.
See, Kiper sometimes worries me because sometimes he'll say the exact same things I say, and I'm like, oh no, am I wrong?
And then me, so Killa, we sat down, me and Analytic and a couple other guys, we sat down and did a bunch of draft prep stuff for them for the first round. Mm-hmm. We watched a bunch of film. And then Daniel Jeremiah, ex NFL scout Daniel Jeremiah, comes out with his chart about all the top players.
Yeah.
And Analytic can attest, that dude was saying word for word some of the exact same things I was about a bunch of the top prospects.
Especially Hutch. Like, it was like word for word, honestly.
Yeah, my Hutch thoughts were, I mean, I could have written what he said. It was pretty weird. I felt pretty good about that. Whenever you're getting the same idea from what you're watching as a guy like Daniel Jeremiah, that feels pretty good.
But yeah, like Kuiper and me were like had like the exact same thing with Josh Allen. It's like, who cares about the final year? Look at his size, and man, me and him have agreed too many times, and I kind of hate it.
Bro, he committed 16 penalties last year.
Who did?
Who did?
The lineman, Tyler Smith.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
That's
he also
not good
holds
at
a lot.
all. The reason,
And the Cowboys are the most penalized team last year.
but you know why that's really because it actually really it speaks to what Analytic was saying about technique, because the most often kind of penalty offensive linemen get obviously is holding, and the most often reason that they get holding is because they get beat in either footwork or hand fighting, and so they have to hold up. It's never an athleticism issue. It's always a, hey, I'm not as good at doing my job as they are at doing their job technique wise, and that's why the holdings occur. So when you get that many, it's like, okay, your technique's garbage. That's why a guy like Whitworth was so rarely penalized because his technique was so good. You remember when Champ tried to tell us all that Whit was garbage like 3 years ago?
I'm glad no, wait, I wasn't even there.
No, this was on TST, but he said it this year, and he said it at the end of last year too. Like, he's been saying Whit was on his way out for like 4 years.
What happened to Champ? Champ hasn't been in chat in a minute.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's taking a few days off.
Guys, probably Killer. He probably respects you the most. You're the one that probably keeps him in there. Him and who's that Raheem Morris guy?
No, he likes Will because Will gives him some good old booty kissing every day.
Why does Will like him so much?
No, Will jokes around with Will trolls.
Bro, that's what me and Will do the same thing. We don't take him serious. So like, I'm telling you, he's way, way funnier if you just don't take him serious.
It's true.
No, but
I have a good time with it.
I do have a good time with his, especially when I'm not involved in the argument. But some stuff he says, and then we legit be having kids in the stream like Falco and some other people who are like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense, Champ," and it's like some absurd take that is absolutely asinine. It's like, man, I can't let these people think that what Champ is saying makes any sense, because it doesn't. Like, there's folks out there literally being led, into a den of lions by Champ. You got to help some of these kids sometimes, man.
No, the Falco and Girl's been having some pretty crazy takes lately with
with Saquon Barkley. Yeah. What the heck?
Hold up, I got Tom Grossi had a reaction to the Lions taking Williams, apparently, and it's funny.
Do I?
Tom Grossi had a reaction to the Lions taking Williams. I gotta watch this real quick. I'm gonna be mute.
Who is Grossi?
Bro.
I don't know who Grossi is.
Do you know who Tom Grossi is? He's that Packers YouTuber. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know who he is, but yeah, I bet. You kidding me? Can you imagine Aaron Rodgers for that guy? Good Lord.
Bro, they are picking this dude Tyler Smith apart on Twitter right now.
Because he sucks, I told you.
Bro, some dude said they hate the pick. He has poor feet, poor technique, poor hands, no anchor.
He's got nothing. He's nothing going for him.
He said, what does he do? Jesus Christ.
He pushes real hard.
Just like Greg Robinson. When I saw the Greg Robinson tape, I was like, all Greg Robinson do is push. He doesn't have footwork. He doesn't have any hand fighting. He's got no technique. Because remember, Auburn only ran the ball. They didn't have a passing game whatsoever. They were literally RPO on every play. And I was like, oh, no.
See, I am pretty good about watching film offensively. I do struggle sometimes with defense, but offense, I generally get pretty good.
Oh my gosh. Pick. Ravens are drafting Tyler Linderbaum.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, that's a really good pick.
Who they take again earlier when they traded up? Kyle Hamilton, right?
Yeah, they got Kyle Hamilton and Tyler. They arguably got the best safety and the best inside offensive lineman in the draft.
Yeah,
They're probably gonna try to get a
okay.
receiver too.
They
Dude,
just need
Ozzie
another
Newsome
receiver.
is so good at this. He's so good at it. I don't think the Baltimore would take a running back. They actually have good running backs. They just all happened to get hurt last year. They have a pretty deep running back room, though. Poor Killo's over there. Me talking about Ravens running backs and him wondering if I'm going to drop Lamar's name in there.
Nah, man, no, not in voice chat, man. You could do that.
They got but
Text, not in voice chat,
J.K.
man.
Dobbins
No
and Gus
Lamar
Edwards
Sanders.
are both good, and Tyson Williams wasn't too bad either.
Come on, man. We gotta. I need Lamar
Clean.
another MVP campaign.
I mean, I don't know about that. I don't know how he's going to win MVP when Jared Thomas Goff is taking MVP.
No, man, we ain't doing that.
Dude, do you want the St. Louis guy to freaking dominate or what?
Listen, man. Jameson is gonna do what he can do because he's that guy. But I don't know. I like the Lions because I like their team, but I don't want to see Jared succeed. I got to be a hater.
Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater. They didn't work out here, but he can. Stafford's here now. We're happy. Won a Super Bowl. Let Jared be good.
Oh, the Jets on the clock.
The Jets trade with the Titans?
Yeah.
Man, there's been a lot of trades. Okay.
Who the Jets got? Sauce Gardner and who? Who was the first they got? Oh, Garrett Wilson.
Oh, they got Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson. Yeah, they had a good start to the draft too.
They're probably going to get Jermaine.
Oh, that's a pretty big haul for them. Jermaine definitely makes the most sense right here, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, man.
I didn't get Jermaine because I don't need Tampa Bay to go.
True. Is there anyone else that could be going after? Who do the Jets need? Let's see the Jets. The Jets could use. They might go another inside linebacker. Maybe they go Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean's falling pretty far.
I don't know.
Lamar,
Jets need
Lamar
pass
ain't
rush.
like their pick.
Why wouldn't you take Jermaine here? I mean, you get Ahmed for your secondary, Jermaine for your pass rush, and Garrett Wilson.
The reason why is because they run a 4-3, and I don't know if he's big enough to play defensive end.
Yep.
It's true. 6'5", 254.
The Jets taking Jermaine.
It's in?
Yep.
So they're going to put him opposite of John Franklin Myers up there, huh?
Now, the Jets had a good draft, too. Lions did.
Yeah, I mean, Jermaine's a good he's pretty small. Lamar Jackson just tweeted.
Yeah, Lamar is not happy.
He said WTF, dude.
Hey, Lamar might be out of there.
You know,
Wow.
I mean, if I was Lamar, I'd be pissed. That's your guy, and then your team just trades him out of nowhere. Hollywood Brown went, wish I could have played with my brother forever, but I'm going to see you at the top. Oof. It's going to be interesting.
Let's see what we got.
I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. I'm going to get a drink.
Okay. Jeez. Not a bad pick at all. Generally, there's always a couple what on earth is that? But really, only one that's why is Kenny Pickett? But I guess Tyler Smith was bad, but
yeah, man, Tyler Smith. It's just everyone's saying he's just super raw. He's a prospect. I wonder what Tampa Bay. I wonder what they're gonna do.
yeah. Tampa Bay could just go anywhere. They're just so stacked everywhere.
Yeah,
I mean, well, isn't Godwin having a major injury? They might go receiver just to account for him being
Yeah, he's
down.
coming off the ACL.
Yeah. See, guard. They could go.
They did lose. They did lose a dude to retirement. Worth, whatever, not Worth, but the other dude.
Jensen.
Yeah.
I could see him go defensive tackle. I could see him go Devontae Wyatt. Let's see. I could see him go Travis Jones. Dang. This is so sad, by the way, watching the fall of my guy Sam Howell. I hyped this guy so much in the preseason, and
Oh,
then
I totally forgot about Sam Howell.
yeah, it's because he had such a down
Sam
year.
Howell's. I'm totally right. The way this looking, we might not get no more quarterbacks.
Yep.
Malik probably gonna fall second. Sam, Desmond.
Well, remember, Ravens traded number 32 for Lamar, so there's still a possibility for like a trade up.
Yeah.
I could see maybe, but like who would trade up? Carolina doesn't have the capital. I guess they could trade a player or two. The Jets took Jermaine. Okay, saw that coming. I don't see Patriots. Maybe the Vikings. They only signed a 1-year extension to Kirk. They might take Malik there. I don't know. That's evidence that QB throw far and QB run fast won't get you picked in the first round.
The Jags just traded with Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Dude, and I think this could go really well for the Rams so far too. There's a ton of players who I cannot believe are still around.
Bro, so many players.
Well, the fact that Devin Lloyd is still around is an absolute felony.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this guy is really good. The only reason I think he might be falling is his age, being 24 or 23, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But there's just so many guys that are going to be around that could be absolute monsters, especially because you guys got that comp pick.
Yeah, comp pick formula that we could do.
What's the biggest needs for LA again?
Us, it varies in the chat, man. But if me personally, corner is my number one need, and defensive end. But some people in the chat say guard, just because of Coleman. They don't want Coleman Shelton to start. But me, I want corner because all we have is Jalen, which is great. But Jalen, then our second best corner is David Long Jr. Now he's a slot corner. So yeah, my number one is corner. We need a corner.
Yeah, I would get a corner if I was you. The lineman, I think that will be left won't be that much more of an upgrade over the guy you're going to be getting in the fourth.
Yeah.
So if I was your team, I would get like Zion McCollum or best cornerback available. I do think Cam Taylor-Britt might be a good ad for you guys. He's a really versatile guy as well because he's more of a slot corner, but he can play a little bit of outside if forced. But he's also lined up at edge a couple times and gotten a couple pressures. So
I've seen that too. Mm-hmm.
So I'll go him, and then there's a guy who I really like named Lecticus Smith from Virginia Tech.
I've never heard of him before.
He's such a good player, man. He's that gem in the rough, in my opinion. But him or Sean Ryan, offensive guard from UCLA. So Kayvon Thibodeau faced him at UCLA, but the thing is, so Sean Ryan played on the right side or left side, whatever it is, opposite side for which Kayvon plays, and so they didn't face each other that much. But when Kayvon and him went at it, Kayvon only had like one pressure, so he's a pretty good player, but he's way more technically sound as a guard. So he's a guy that could totally fall to you guys just purely because he's never played guard before. So him and Lecticus Smith could be steals for you. I think you guys could get some good picks, like 2 starters. I think for sure in this draft.
Yeah.
And to be honest, you guys have no needs. Oh, Jags made a trade.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Jacksonville, they made a trade. They traded up.
Yeah. Who could they be taking? Bro, Jaguars looked at playing it safe.
All right. What I miss?
Jags traded up.
To who?
with the Bucks to go 27.
Okay, wait, I missed another pick. Who else?
Bucks took
Jermaine.
Jets
Oh,
took Jermaine.
Okay,
The Bucks just traded out.
the Jags. Okay, dude, the Jets had a good draft. Too bad that they suck at everything.
Who knows? Maybe they start improving. This is a good
Robert
draft.
Saleh could really be a good coach, I think.
Yeah.
Kill, what do you think about Robert Saleh? Freaking hate Robert Saleh, man.
Well, dude, he did a great job versus LA.
To Robert.
Yeah, I hate Saleh.
Salah's a good. I don't know about coach yet, but he's a good defensive coordinator though.
He's a great defensive coordinator. Yeah. Remember how excited he used to get on the sidelines? He seems like he'd be a good coach, honestly.
Yeah, I got to see what he does.
His staff was very Patricia like. Both his offensive coordinator, defensive coordinators were like his best buddies. And I understand LaFleur, but his defensive coordinator, I just did not understand why.
Yes, Izzy said Kenneth Walker at 46. Yes, give it to me, dude. If the Lions get Kenneth Walker, the Lions could have a dominant offense next year, like top 5 offense. That you have an elite running game, an elite O line, you have an elite pat. Like that is top to bottom talent.
Well, and that helps out the defense too. And that in a way that helps out the defense because you're not going in and out every drive.
Yeah. You don't have a guy in DeAndre Swift who can't run the ball.
What are you talking about? He can have one good run every 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
The Jaguars got Devin Lloyd.
Oh no, not Devin! They're gonna ruin him.
They literally are, considering what they did to freaking Mac.
Miles Jack.
Yeah, Miles Jack. Yeah.
And Joe Scobert, they like traded big for Joe Scobert, who was like fantastic in Cleveland. Then he went to Jacksonville, and just sucked.
Oh, they got teammates though. That's kind of cool. Lloyd and Travon Walker are teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Teammates in high school.
Oh no, I was thinking about Nakobe Dean. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh
Devin
man, that
Lloyd's Utah.
sucks. They could have gotten Nakobe Dean and given Travon Walker his teammate, and they didn't. Dang.
I think the reason is Nakobe Dean's small, so I think he's just gonna fall because of that.
Yeah.
And the hard thing is when you have that much talent, because what you got Devin, you got Quay Walker, you got Nakobe, you got Wyatt, you got Davis, you got Trayvon, you get all that.
That makes it scary to me because then you don't know who's benefiting from the talent around them.
Yeah, that's actually the exact point I was about to make. Is you don't know how good this player is because is he good because of the talent around him?
Yeah.
Because you got Jordan, and then you got Walker, who are both top 15 picks, and then Devontae Wyatt's. I think he'll probably be picked sometime at the end of the rounds.
Now you got Green Bay up at 28. Is this too high to take Christian Watson?
I could see it. I mean, you got to at this point, don't you?
Man, so I guess we ain't getting no running backs now, huh?
No running backs are going in the first round because you have Packers, you have the Patriots could, but I don't see them taking one in the first round. And although they did take Sonny Michel, do they still have young enough running backs to make do for now? They got Damian Harris and James White. Damian is 25. Yeah, they're good. James White's 30. They also drafted Ramondre Stevenson last year in the 4th round.
Bro, I can't believe Ojobo's still sitting around.
Well, it's because of his injury. I think it was an Achilles or something. He injured himself at his pro day.
Yeah, I know, man.
Oh, that's right. He tore his Achilles at his pro day. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so let's see. The Packers are next. Let's see who we could see them taking here. We got they took inside linebacker, so they could go receiver.
They could take Scott Moore.
What?
I said they could take Scott Moore.
They could take Sky Moore, or they could take Christian Watson, who was an athletic freak of nature.
I feel like they'll go Watson because Amari Rodgers is a slot, and they drafted him in the 3rd.
And by the way, what did I tell you when I watched George Karlaftis film? I said overrated.
Yeah.
I just don't see him popping. Remember, they were talking about him going at number 2 for a while, and now he's
Yeah.
not even going to be a first rounder. I saw that coming a mile away.
Me and Izzy's feelings are hurt.
Hey, having watched film with me for a few days, pretty solid through, and pretty much everything I said about the film has come to pass about where people were going to take us with that.
Oh yeah. Remember, Rams House, all you use are stats. Remember that.
Yeah. As we spent hours and hours watching film. Okay.
Yep. That was so frustrating when we first entered the VOD about that.
Yeah.
I remember I got told I watched too much film. That was hilarious.
That's classy. Okay. So did the Packers make a pick yet?
Ari hasn't said anything on my screen.
Oh,
But
they got Devontae Wyatt.
Devontae Wyatt?
Yeah.
Oh, Devontae Wyatt. Sorry, I thought you said
So
Devontae Wyatt.
Mike Tomlin
Yeah,
has
Devontae Wyatt.
spoken. Mike Tomlin has spoken. He said, it's interesting. We circled the United States the last several months exploring all these guys, and we ended up with the guy next door.
That doesn't sound like he really liked his QB.
That says something bad about Malik Willis, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It sounds like they did their due diligence on Malik Willis and still ended up going. They just like, I wouldn't say they settled with Kenny Pickett, but obviously they wanted to love Malik Willis. They really did. I really think they did, but ultimately they didn't. And that's, I mean,
Well,
if you watch the film, it's not hard to see why they might not have liked Malik Willis. Malik Willis has, well, look, he does really bad against pressure, right? But he's also tiny. Those two things don't mix well. If you're gonna be small, you got to be good against pressure. Like look at Russ, and look at Kyler. They're both great at escaping pressure and making something happen.
Well, and also he played in a really like non-NFL offense. It was really schemed up to
And he
make
played
him run.
against non-NFL defensive players.
But well, he did bad when he faced NFL players. I don't think he had a single good game other than Virginia Tech. That was non-South Blue Conference.
So the pick is in for the Packers. I mean, man, I think it's gonna have to be Christian Watson, unless they
still
want
says
to
Wyatt.
absolutely piss off. Unless they want to piss off.
They're
Aaron
going
Rodgers.
Wyatt. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
they
said
did.
Wyatt, remember.
Wyatt's in?
They took Devontae Wyatt. Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
defensive
dude.
tackle from
What
Georgia.
are they doing to Aaron Rodgers?
bro. I'm trying to tell you, dude. That offense is going to be disgusting. It's going to be terrible.
Why are they
The
so
Lions are
against
winning the
giving Aaron
NFC
Rodgers
North.
weapons? They've never taken a receiver in the first round the entire
That
time.
doesn't sound far fetched at all, bro. Because the wide receiver room they have is terrible. Aaron Rodgers is going to be running for his life. Nobody's going to get open.
This is horrific, dude. It's so bad. How do you have look? We can argue about whether Rodgers is the GOAT or not, but Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. The fact that he's never had a first-round wide receiver taken is absolutely insane.
Oh yeah, Jory Nelson was a second rounder. That's right. Wow. Well, and I will say this also. Aaron Rodgers, not a single receiver other than probably future Devontae Adams. None of them have played well when they left him. Greg Jennings didn't do well when he left Rodgers. Jory Nelson was old, so I guess didn't do well. No one's really done well.
I
when they left him.
legit feel bad for Aaron Rodgers. This is so dumb.
Oh, let me go into this.
Here, I'll be right back, guys.
Devontae Wyatt, bro.
What are you talking about the bag for?
Jeez, me? No, I'm telling to the Raheem dude. We had a bet. I was telling him how when we played the Packers, we was gonna beat them, and then I was basically saying how bad the Packers were gonna be. He thinks they're gonna be good. So yeah.
They hate Aaron Rodgers. There's no other explanation. There was actually 2 legit receivers on the board, Sky Moore and Christian Watson.
That's what I need, man. I need this. I'm so glad they did that to Aaron.
Oh my god. I feel bad for Aaron though because he deserves a better legacy than what he's got right now. But the Packers have been so bad at running that organization for so long.
I need Aaron Rodgers to stay in the league 4 to 5 more years, and I need Matthew Stafford to give me 4 or 5 more playoff runs.
Yeah, you want Matthew Stafford to have a better legacy, huh?
Yes, I need that. It's we gotta just keep working.
I just feel like, man, I've never seen anyone who's as good at throwing a football as Aaron Rodgers. It's what Green Bay's done to him is sad.
Hold on. Who did they just pick?
Who?
It said the Patriots took Cole Strange.
Who?
Cole Strange. I heard that name, but I don't know who that is though. I know analytics know who that is. Who's Cole Strange?
Well, here's a good thing. Aaron Rodgers is on the Pat McAfee show right now, and he said that he knew he was already informed that this is the direction the Packers were going in.
Defense?
Well, he said the Packers basically told him these are the 6 quarterbacks that we think deserve a first-round pick, and all 6 were gone.
Bro, this is freaking bro, why am I forgetting his name? This is Belichick, man. Galaxy brain again. This dude Cole Strange from Chattanooga.
Really?
Yeah. This is
What position is he
Belichick.
playing?
He's an offensive lineman.
Looks like that's a big reach. That crazy reach.
Man. Yeah, man.
That's
Galaxy, man.
It's not that bad of reach. It looks like
Cole Strange was somebody
Wait,
I
Cole
heard.
Strange. I had a 3rd round grade on that guy.
Bro, I've seen people talking about the Rams should get Cole Strange.
Yeah,
Well,
Cole Strange is 100% a 3rd round pick. He was at best a late second to most people's views. Looks like, well, I do know Matt Patricia's been heavily involved with the draft process, so that makes sense. Yeah. People are even mocking it. Wow. He's technically sound, he's just not that powerful of a dude. Anyone know who Marcus Spears is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just said the Lions are looking really good. They've done well. Or I can assume he means very well.
Yeah.
And then Adam Rank, who's a Bears fan, says, I'm officially not thrilled with what the Lions are doing. As a Bears fan, the NFL and me is impressed, however. Dude, Lions are getting unanimous praise. Let's go.
You have to, dude. Killing it. Witt's up there. Look how much weight Witt has lost already. You see how skinny he looks?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that man has lost a lot of weight already. Look at him. They're doing a full body shot now.
See that's what I was talking about with Champ, is that how easy it is to lose that weight, like the moment you basically stop.
Yep. You're right about that. Izzy, if you're still here, bro. Freaking the Packers hate Aaron Rodgers, dude. I know they didn't have a 1st-round grade on Christian Watson, but man, at some point you got to give Aaron Rodgers some help.
Because Christian Watson's 100% going to be gone by the time they have a pick, unless they trade up.
Didn't they trade down from one of their picks? No, they didn't they?
No, they haven't changed at all. No, I didn't really care for Wyatt went right after his domestic stuff. I'm actually kind of surprised he got picked.
Man, they ain't drafting not one receiver.
Yeah, see, Ramses, I don't think a single person can go, why? Oh, yeah, Cole Strange, what a great pick. I bet even Cole Strange was just out here working at on the road or something and just gets a call in the middle of work and is like, hey, we're picking you. He's like, oh, you sure?
So who's up now then? We got
Bengals, I think. Or is
Chiefs.
it Chiefs?
So we said the Chiefs might go after corner. They did go after corner. Now who are the Chiefs going after?
I could see him go after George Kittle.
I could see them going after a receiver.
Oh, it's true. Who's the best receiver, though? Watson?
Christian Watson or Sky Moore?
Oh, I think they'll go Sky Moore. They do.
Let's see.
Kittle, I guess.
They really, yeah, they need some receiver help. They could use some D-line help as well. What are the options here? What's on the board? They could use one more.
What, Ojabo get picked? Who picked Ojabo?
What?
Who picked David Ojabo? He's not showing up on my ESPN.
He's
Why do
down.
I
For his
pick him, man?
injury. I see him right now. He's at 7 for me overall.
Oh, the Chiefs just picked George Karlaftis.
Yeah, okay, I saw that.
Okay. That might actually be a sneaky good pick, honestly.
Yeah,
I certainly didn't have him as a top 5, but I certainly don't have a problem with him at the end of the first.
yeah. Aaron Rodgers says in the Pat McAfee show that Alabama receiver Jameson Williams was the most NFL-ready receiver in this draft from what he saw. And Lions trade up to get him. Roger adds, it didn't seem like there was a Justin Jefferson in this draft.
Dang, Jameson Williams was his favorite receiver.
Yep. Oof.
Man, what are the Packers going to do with receiver?
They're going to trade for Debo. They're going to beg the 49ers.
No lie, if they trade for Devo, that'll be hilarious.
I mean, I don't know what else they're going to do. Dang, his leg is mangled. You see that?
Whose leg is mangled?
Alex Smith.
Oh.
Whoa, that is gnarly looking. Did that man have a blind surgeon? Why is it so jacked up looking?
Wasn't he playing with that leg too?
Yeah. Izzy, you still in the stream?
I think it's one pride, but my viewers could just be off.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, he's in the POD chat.
I mean, y'all may hate Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers thought Jameson Williams was the best receiver in the draft, and that's who the Lions got. So that's something to be said.
Well, and again, that's why I said Jameson would have been my receiver 1 had he not had the injury. But if they think if he clears that medical, man, he's to be amazing.
Oh, they just said after he was picked that he is expected to be ready for training camp.
Awesome, man.
That's a good pick for the Chiefs. Karlaftis at 30 is solid.
Jeremy Reisman says, if there is one word to describe Brad Holmes' first 15 months on a job, it was safe. Tonight, it was not safe. Tonight was aggressive. Tonight, he channeled his inner Les Snead. Oh, that's true.
But hey, if you think Jameson Williams can be a true number 1 receiver in the NFL, do what you got to do. They did with it, and they paid nothing for it, man. There was nothing going to be available at 32, anything nearly as good as Jameson Williams.
Mm-hmm.
If they were...
What? We just lost a 3rd round pick, and we still got to keep a 2nd?
Mm-hmm. You could still pick up Kenneth Walker, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the Chiefs took theirs. That means we have on the clock... who is it?
Ben, I just said that the entire Patriots fan pool froze when they took Cole Strange. That's funny. Maybe that's why the Patriot way didn't work. They didn't have Tom Brady.
Shotgun snap, but he's has a chance to be maybe down the road a guy who can get center, but he's going to be a guard that can help you right away. That's what the Patriots need to fill. So it's a reach based on who the number was in terms of grade. He's a good football player.
Aiden Hutchinson, man, what a beast. You know, at the end of the day, the biggest winner of all is David Kumar getting his boy Aiden Hutchinson, who he's been advocating for months. Oh, sorry, Killer, didn't notice he left the stream.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It's tripping.
Killer
He's
got
been
kicked
disconnected
out.
a couple times, I think.
Oh, the Bengals. Okay, the Bengals took Daxton Hill. That's a good pick.
Ooh, they're not going for no lineman, huh?
Daxton Hill they free agency a lot of the linemen.
Did they?
They picked up somebody to put next to Jesse Bates.
Oh yeah, that's right. Seattle's going to probably be going out with Drew Lock and Geno Smith. Oh, dude, you guys' division's going to be a cakewalk.
Bro, there's not the only team we got to worry about. Really, is it depends what San Francisco does, and I'm not worried about Arizona at all.
Dude, you guys own Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
So we're at the last pick of the draft now.
Yep, Minnesota. There's so many players that should have won it first that didn't.
The second is gonna be stacked, dude. Malik Williams is gonna make it. N'Kobe Dean. You got.
If I'm the Rams, they need to draft to get in the second, man.
Who would you go after?
A corner?
You want Andrew Booth?
I like Andrew Booth.
Ooh, Andrew Booth's a good player.
I like Andrew Booth.
Yeah, Andrew Booth available. You have Kyler Gordon from Washington.
Dude, so many guys who had first-round talents are around. Daxton Hill.
I just want Cam Taylor-Britt, bro. I just need that dude.
Cam Taylor-Britt. He's gonna be available in the third.
I want to trade up to get him. Just so
What if we trade up in the second and take Kenneth Walker?
Oh man, please, man. What?
Dude, that would be such a robbery. You guys get Kenneth Walker, Allen Robinson, Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, Tyler McGee, and Matt Stafford on offense.
You might as well just give us the Lombardi right now.
Honestly.
I hope McVay doesn't grab a receiver though, bro.
I mean, we're definitely going to draft a running back. If we're definitely going to take a running back, and we look at what people have been trading third and fourth round picks to move up into the first round. I mean, you're telling me you wouldn't trade a third and a fourth to move up to get Kenneth Walker instead of getting any of the other running backs in the draft?
Bro, if we had a chance to get Kenneth Walker, bro, 100%, Kenneth Walker can have a.
If we're absolutely going to be taking a running back, why not trade up a little bit and get Kenneth Walker? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. To be honest, if we going for a top tier running back, I'd take Kenneth or Brees.
I mean, I like Kenneth Walker a lot more than Brees Hall, though. A lot.
Oh, of course, but Brees Hall is cool. I like Brees Hall.
I like Brees Hall, but I don't think he'd be that amazing.
I worry about Brees Hall's translation to the NFL.
I'm surprised Mechie though. I wonder where Mechie's gonna go.
Oh, Mechie's not going to like the third or fourth round.
Really?
Yeah,
Jake's high on him, but
he's a very above average slot receiver. He's not too fast. He's not.
Well, Jake's pretty good at identifying slots, though. That's actually one of the specialties. If you look at his spreadsheet that he sent you of his receivers,
yeah,
he had Chris Godwin with a first round grade, and he had Cooper Kupp with a second round grade. He's pretty good at the slot receivers. That's actually one thing he's really good at.
Did Jake have one for this year?
Yeah, he had John Mechie was his number 2 receiver in the draft.
Oh, who's the number 1?
It was Jameson.
Was it Jameson? Yeah,
Yep.
I think it was Jameson.
Jake had his number 2 receiver in the whole draft was Mechie.
Yep.
Ooh, Mechie's good though, man. I don't know why he's still there. The Packers, they really could. Well, Packers could have took him.
I just realized something. Karlaftis is one ugly human being. Holy crap.
Yeah, dude, he's a huge dude.
He
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like the guy from Goonies, just a little less distorted.
A little less.
He's like, hey, you guys. He's like getting to Kansas City.
Jeez.
I'm not trying to tear the man
Izzy, I
down.
think me and you, by the way, need to rethink of our filming skills. We had George K going too for a while, and he got picked all the way at 30.
I told you guys. One pride. Didn't I tell you that
No.
George K wasn't going to go anywhere in the top 10?
Tampa Bay has 33. What if they took Malik?
Tampa. Oh,
You know, Malik. You know, because they still got.
That's
somebody
actually not a bad idea, to be
a
honest.
Cooper. Because they still got what's the name there?
I'll ask.
No, what's the? Why I keep forgetting the coach's name? Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Chris
Yeah, Bruce Arians. Everybody call him a QB guru
no, they have
sometimes.
Todd Bowles as the coach now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Bruce Arians still in the place. You got Tom Brady there to help him, sit him for a year.
Is Tom Brady really that good of a mentor? I mean, every QB that has left Tom Brady has like kind of been average at best.
Tom Brady is very smart, though. to be
Yeah,
fair.
I just think Tom Brady is a guy that could teach you just the work ethic and stuff like that. Because Tom Brady has top 2 work ethic.
And he can. He's really good at dissecting defenses, and that's something that Malik needs to work on. I mean, it's not crazy. I don't think if there's a good place for Malik to go, it's probably the Bucs. They have top tier receivers, top tier O line, good running game, and a guy who can really teach him the game. Yeah,
You can send him for a year. Matter of fact, you maybe could send him 2 years.
yeah, for sure. Dude, the Lions are on Hard Knocks this year too.
I forgot about that.
That's gonna be fun.
Dude, it's gonna be such a fun off season. Oh, I'm gonna be missing it too. That's a rip.
Dude, people literally thought that Malik might become the number 1 overall pick in the draft.
Oh, Rams house. Sean and Les wanted Cole Strange.
Did they?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay, so he must be good.
Must be good.
Although we're talking about the same guys who passed up on Creed Humphrey last year, so maybe not. I don't want to talk about it.
For 2-2 Atwell.
I said I don't want to talk about it. Oh my gosh.
Is 2-2 the equivalent of we don't talk about Bruno deal?
I have zero faith that Tutu will ever be a good receiver in the NFL.
I don't know if he'll be a good returner.
Oh, he's already not a good returner, so that's pretty much already fallen out of the equation.
Yeah.
He fell over trying to avoid a tackle last year in the preseason, so
It's one of the biggest reasons why you shouldn't just let 40s control your entire.
one pride, Jameson Williams is going to play the Z receiver, so he'll play the Brandon Cooks role of a deep threat. But he could do quite a bit more than that.
Hey, Rams house. I got to show you this video of Les and Sean reacting to Cole going.
Really? Yeah, send me that. Oh, hey, Vikings are drafting Lewis Sign at 32.
No.
Lewis Sign's gone.
Oh.
No.
Well, they got Lewis Sign plus a 3rd round pick. Whoop-de-doo, we got Jameson. I don't care.
Correct.
Still sad I liked him. Although I'd rather get Kenneth Walker or Leo Chenal over Lewis, so. Dude, the last pick of the draft. I wonder that's Lewis at 32.
Oh no! It looked like they was laughing at them for picking Cole
What?
that early.
What did you say?
It looked like they was laughing at him for picking Cole that early. Laughing at the Patriots for picking Cole that early.
Yep.
Wait, didn't Les Snead go to Chattanooga? Is that what this is about?
No, I think it's the way people reacting to it is like they thinking that the Sean and Les was mocking the Patriots for taking him that high.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
I got told by so many people Malik Willis was going to get drafted. That's hilarious.
Do what?
I was getting told by so many people that Malik Willis was
Hold on, I'll be
QB1.
right
He's going to
back.
be first
I'm
QB
finna go
off
watch
the
some
board.
Yep.
Especially after his pro days and combines. Everyone's like, this guy's going to be a stud.
I think that's a good pick for the Bengals, man. Solidifying the safety spot next to JC Bates is a good idea.
What is Jameson Williams doing with this thing? All right. Well, I guess those are all the picks. I've got to go, guys. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes, and I got schoolwork to do. But thanks for
All right,
coming
buddy.
on to the live.
Yep. See you later, man.